What's up? This is the Sneaker Box Podcast for Sneaker Bar Detroit, sponsored by Greats Brand. There's a time and place for everything, and that includes sneakers. So if you're looking to step your game up and get your grown man on, go to greats.com and check out the selection of premium casual and dress shoes. I am the African Caesar. I'm joined by my man Juan Neal.
Hi, world.
And my main man Guru.
What's going on?
What's up? We're missing MJ again, and Skully had some business they both had to attend to.
I heard that she couldn't get on the airplane. It was a height requirement, so she had to take the train, and she'll be back.
MJ, you hear that? So, yeah. So, next time you come, take shots at Juan, not me.
She gonna, when she come in, she'll be like, all right.
All right. All right, so, anyway, we got our hit list from the previous week. We got the Adidas Tubular Prime Knit Snake Pack, the Nike Hyperdunk 2015 Bright Crimson, the Under Armour Curry One Low Warriors, Nike Sportswear Sharpie Pack. I cannot find those in size 15.
Yeah, I went to the store. They only had like 9s and 10s left.
Man,
I'm just going to sip my coffee and not say nothing about the size 15, bro.
Man. Well, I wish I had coffee to sip on. Right now, I just got to sit and spin. I got the Nike SB Dunk High Premium Familia, the Lamar and Dolly Special Edition Fila Cage Mid Wavy Blue.
That boy is cold.
It is cold.
The green one was cold. The blue one's cold.
Yes, sir. The Nike SB Stefan Janowski Max Leather Cool Gray, the A6 Gel Light 5 Nightshade Pack, the Nike Hyperdunk 2015 Limited Providence Purple.
Terrible.
Man, those are decent. Those are
The
nice.
Hyperdunks this year, I'm looking at it from an aesthetic standpoint.
That's what I'm saying. I seen them in person. They didn't look bad.
It's just the sole is so thick. It's like
That's what bothers you?
A lot of people, the guards, fours, maybe like that should be geared towards the Hyperdunks. Always be geared towards guards and small fours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now that you have a shoe, which probably the sole is probably about good, almost 3 inches thick. The higher the sole is, the less center of gravity you have. You know, that's just physics. So for somebody guard who's crossing over, coming around screens, he's more liable to roll his ankle opposed to a big man where he's playing back against the basket. You know, that's more of that. And it's just like you have a big man sole on there with a guard upper. And
Maybe that's what they're trying to
what I never understood is why they didn't keep the Hypermax going. Because I remember the tennis ball pack. That
was Chris Bosh was actually wearing that shoe a lot.
Yeah.
It's just like they did.
Wear.
It's just like keep that shoe for the big man and just keep the Hyperdunks for the small fours and guards.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll check the numbers to see how well it's doing.
Trash. They remember somebody rolled their ankle.
Hey, well.
It's all fun and games, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. They winning so far. The Nike Women's Air Hirachi Cinnamon.
I ain't seen that.
Those are nice. I'm surprised MJ probably buying 2 or 3 pairs of that.
I like cinnamon. I might grab a pair.
The Adidas Original Tubular Runner Weave Navy. I'm loving the runners from Adidas, man. Like, they killing it. New Balance 574 sweatshirt, red, black, and gray, black, and orange. Those are 2 different shoes. The Nike Air Max 95 San Francisco Giants. That's a JD Sports exclusive. The Fragment Design Special Edition Nike Air Trainer 1 Roland Garros. Am I saying that right? Roland Garros pack. The Nike Rossi 1 Triple Black. Nike Air Hirachi Bread. Women's A6 Gel Light 5 90s Neon Lights. Nike Air Force 1 Low Preserved Icons. Those look like they got that Statue of Liberty thing going on.
Dope.
Yeah. The New Balance 1600 Pinball, Adidas Stan Smith Weave White Navy, Nike Free Hypervenom 2 Wolf Gray, Nike Dunk High Comfort Premium Quick Strike Red October. I know you wanted those, Guru, right? No?
Shout out to Kanye.
Yikes.
And honestly, I really, really like these, but they only went to size 13. The Reebok Question Low R13 Mint. I think those are only at Atmos, or I don't know. I gotta double check that. The ugliest release of the week, the Reebok Insta Pump Fury OG Orchard. God awful trash. Don't know why they made them. Waste of time, waste of material.
They're like an orthopedic running shoe, bro.
Who?
The
Insta Pumps?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very few Insta Pumps that caught my attention in a good way.
At least your arch should be straight, bro, while you jogging.
No, there you go. Oh, damn, we got a sneaker question already? All right, let's hit up Teron from Philly. Let's get that out the way. Yellow.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much.
Come on, man.
What's going on, my brother?
Hey, I enjoy this show. I listen to it every week. It helped me get through work.
Well, I appreciate it. This is your first time calling, right?
Yeah.
First time calling.
Like, I've been trying to call for a while, but I'm so busy at work because I work for the gas company. So, and in the last 2 weeks, we've been out of power out in Philly. So I've just been trying to help get everything back settled. So I can't really call, but I've been trying to call for a while.
All right. I appreciate your support, man. It means a lot.
And I just wanted to say real quick before I ask my question. It's just, like, I heard a couple of weeks ago we talking about how, like, places don't get Nike Towns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We don't have one here. We just got 2 outlets. But, like, it's really underrated out in Philly how many people there are who actually like sneakers, because a lot of the places we got don't really get much stuff. But, like, the stuff we get is just sit on shelves. Like, the Foot Locker around my house, it still had Laney Ones on the shelf. Like, they still had Laney Ones sitting right there. I don't know why they were sitting there, but they still sitting there. Like, even though, like, Kobe 8s are still sitting on the shelf. So it's just
Kobe
like,
8s?
it's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, like, they still got Kobe 8s on the shelf. Like, I went to Sneaker Villa during the Wale event, and they still had Gone Fishing phones on the shelf. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's, like, for real, a lot of people out here who aren't into sneakers, all they really wear is, like, Pumas and Timbs. Like, it's crazy.
Pumas.
But
Pumas getting love like that?
That's because Meek Mill from Philly, and they kind of ride that way, you know,
Probably.
that Philly way.
Yo, the Sky 2s is dope, though, man. That's probably one of the better Pumas.
I had to give him his credit. I just didn't understand why he got a shoe deal, but his shoes did look dope.
But the thing is, he was wearing Pumas before he got the deal. It's just like, I used to go to the King of Prussia Mall, and he'd be in there buying some Pumas and K-Swiss. Like, it's just a big thing in Philly. I don't know why, but, like, we just got 2 new houses of hoops, and they made them Puma legs. Like, that's how big it is out here. Like, I personally don't wear Pumas, but it's a lot of people who do.
I guess.
But my question was, out of all the people who just got drafted, or even from this year or last year, do you see anybody getting a signature model? Like, if so, who? Or just from anybody this year? Like, because personally, I don't want Jahlil Okafor to sign with, like, Adidas or somebody. Like, let him sign with, like, Nike or somebody. So, do you have anybody in mind you could see getting a signature or signing with a specific brand and rocking out for a long time with them?
No.
Probably a young boy from Milwaukee.
Jabari Parker.
Andrew Wiggins going to probably end up getting one.
He said this draft, though, right?
Oh, he said this draft or last draft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably.
Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins already got his own.
He pushed the Adidas boost. Like, you know how they do every time.
But I mean, you know, it's kind of like even with my man's for Houston. I got brain farts this morning. Yeah, James Harden got a shoe, but they haven't publicized the shoe yet.
Well, he's with Nike now. He has a James Harden shoe with Nike.
Yeah, but it's no commercials or anything like that. It's just a shoe that he wears the most. But I believe probably the first person to probably have a commercial and have a signature shoe is going to be probably a race between Jabari and Wiggins. This year, like, the boys haven't really proven themselves. And, you know, to have centers basically be like the first few picks and everything, and then the foreigner. You know, it's kind of it's hard.
Shoes for a center.
Yeah, I probably don't even know the last center that had a signature shoe.
Shaq and Kareem.
Yeah, back in
probably
what, 94?
I'm just not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I just been like underwhelmed with the draft. You got college players that you know, they do well in college and then they not. I mean, more so often than not, it just doesn't translate to the NBA.
You mean Calipari players, on the other hand?
Well, yeah,
no, stop playing. But
there's only so many of those players, though. But I don't know.
I believe Jabari probably will, because Jabari, man, you know, God willing, his knee holds up, bro. I mean, he wins. He wins the Rookie of the Year, anyways.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, I mean, that's another thing too. People seem like they're getting injured more so now than they used to. I don't know if it's the lack of milk in their diet or what.
I think it's more of the strain on the body, bro. I don't think they really take care of it like they used to. But
that's true.
Also, you play a lot more hard. You know, now you got camps and this and all this, so it's a lot more playing time. But I think it's what Nike and people do, right? Like Kyrie. Even we'll go back to Penny. Penny was wearing the Air Ups, right? And that the Air Gold LWPs, right? Nike saw that people start buying the shoe because Penny had it, and then they gave him his own shoe. Kyrie with the Hyper Dunks. They let him rock out the Hyper Dunks. Then they gave him a Hyper Dunks with the Kyrie logo on it. Those sold, okay, we'll give you your shoe. Right. James Harden with I forgot the shoe that he was wearing. The Hyper Chase, whatever, right? Yeah. So that wasn't his shoe, but they slapped the logo on a couple colorways to see, kind of test it out, and then those did well. So I don't know when they're going to give him his own shoe, but I don't really see like Jabari and Wiggins are probably gonna get their own shoe
Those
eventually.
are the obvious choices, but like once again, like I mean,
it's hard to sell a big man shoe. Like,
if you're talking about a player that's in the last couple of drafts, it's gonna be like a LeBron or a Kobe or a Durant or a Jordan. Like, no, I don't see anybody.
Or you got to ball to that point, like, you know what I'm saying. You have to really be exceptional, like outstanding marketing and all that.
And that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. And I don't see anybody.
Not right now. I mean, them boys can ball. I mean, Okafor yesterday looked good in the summer league. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody looks good in the summer league.
Nobody's gonna wear the Air Center.
You know
I'm not. Like, oh my God, the bumper's in the front and it's a bumper in the back. Like, I'm not wearing the Air Center. I'm just gonna tell you right now. And I probably wouldn't wear a Wiggin neither, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You weren't wearing those Hakeem Olajuwons with the 34 on the side?
No, but my grandfather did. But he loved them. It was so good on his big toe. He had gout in his toe, and in the same area.
You about to play my man Hakeem like that, bro? You know if they retro that shoe the correct way, then I might be decent. But
no, I might mess around and get a pair.
That's what I'm saying. They did like a sweet colorway, but I don't know what's going on with Spalding. The last person they signed was Mario Chalmers. Then he ended up still wearing back LeBron's and Jordan still. So
there you go. Some people don't deserve them. So any other questions
or any input, bro? Like who do you think like would be the next person with like a signature shoe to actually sell more than 3 shoes?
Yes, I'm not even sure really. Like I could say Anthony Davis, but like you said, I don't think we'll take Megan.
I forgot about Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis probably would get a shoe.
You know what?
He already got like every commercial with the Adam Sandler.
They say like, well, if Pelicans gave him $145 million, Nike like, okay, if they can, we'll give him a shoe.
I forgot about him. It's
fly Pelican, fly Pelican.
And then he gets marketable. They can have like the brow edition shoe or whatever.
The shoelaces on both sides of the shoe attached. It's like one big loop.
You know, so
there's no ends to that shoelace.
Like we got another caller.
We got another caller. Jesus, all right, that's good. That's a good thing.
It's not Jesus calling. Bro.
It's not Jesus.
He's not calling.
He's a big fan of the show. I talked to him last night.
Yeah,
he told me how much he loved the show.
All the time.
It's crazy.
I say Jesus was a homie.
You got
he be kicking it.
So Rod, you got another question?
All the time.
No, I just ready to listen to the show this week. So
we appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for calling in, bro.
Appreciate your support.
Hey, real quick, I got a question for you. Do we or do we not have the best sneaker podcast in the world?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Take care, man.
Thank you too.
All right, when you cross the street, look both ways.
Don't listen to this guy, man. We sipping coffee, styrofoam cup.
Are you sure it's coffee in there? You sure it's coffee?
All right, bro. Be cool, man.
Take care, man.
Thanks, you too.
Yep. All right.
We got Alex next.
Yeah, Alex Urban Hill. Oh, from Michigan. All right. What's up? Talking about the Mags.
What's up?
What's up?
What up? I had a question from my homie Juan Neal, the infamous.
The Faded Kid. What's good, man?
What up, baby? How you living?
Oh, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Sipping coffee.
You sure?
Hey, that's grown man stuff.
Coffee lean.
My question.
Extra caffeine in there.
My question is, do you think the rumors are true about the Air Mags releasing this year? And if it is, what do you think the price point is going to be? Because I'm hearing everything from like 300 to maybe like 2,500.
You got to, I mean, resale might be 2,500.
Resale gonna be way more. That's what
I'm saying. Well, it depends on how many shoes they release, but even still, I'm definitely going with 300 plus.
Who was that that said that it was either going to be late this year or 2016? Was that Skully?
That was Lewis.
It was Skully or Lewis, but what they said was the power lace thing is actually going to be a go. Like, they definitely going to have
it was Skully, because he says there's going to be other shoes, too, that they're going to add the power lace to.
Like, next year it's going to be other shoes that have power laces. But I think with the power laces, seriously,
that's going to be...
they're gonna have to sell the shoe for at least a G.
Nah.
Like, at least.
Nah, because...
I was thinking maybe like
I mean, the original shoe would have cost $500 or $600 without power laces.
I don't know about all that. I'm gonna say 3 or 4.
You think 300 or 400 power laces and
retail,
everything?
Yeah.
The original shoe wasn't a retail for 300 or 400.
But you think they're not gonna make as many as Jordan. They're gonna probably make It's gonna be like a limited
quick
release.
strike. It's gonna be a quick strike.
It's a limited release. It ain't gonna be like
it's not gonna be as limited as the last run
or the Yeezys or something like that.
No, it's gonna be more than that.
It's gonna be like
if it
shattered
is
backboard
on the lower end, it probably would still be $800. That's just me though, bro. I mean, you got. I mean, if they really do have power laces, we have to think like what actually goes into that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It depends. Like, I mean, it's not $800 worth of like, technology.
And it's not. And also, too, they're gonna buy so much of it, they're gonna get it for cheap. So they're gonna buy it in bulk and quantity, so they can keep the price point decent.
So y'all saying $300-$400?
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm gonna say 3.
What do y'all think?
5 at the most.
What do y'all think?
I can't see
what do y'all think the
that.
resale is gonna be though?
Oh, no,
I don't know.
That's
It's gonna be the question because if it's out here, decently, then they're not gonna be that high because everybody gonna have a pair. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how limited the shoe is.
Yeah, because right now the original one I still see going for like 5.6 and up.
Well, that's because they only made like 10 pairs.
Yeah,
but.
if Nike, they made it. And it was auction though. You know what I'm saying? It was auction. They didn't have no retail price when it was auction.
All I know is, man, when that shoe come out, man, I'm going back to my old days.
All I know is I'm going around with a bat with screws in it. Like
that's
just
what I'm
swinging
saying.
it.
That's him. No sad.
I'm swinging it.
I hope they just do a general release and just kill all the resellers.
That would be nice, but that's not Nike's way of doing business.
I hope that too.
Yeah, that'd be just kill.
We talking about Nike. We talking about Nike.
My thing is, you know how much money you'll make if you sell the shoe for $450.
You know how much money they would make if they did that with every shoe, but they're not.
No, but every shoe don't have this type of demand or hype.
Well, that's true because you hear people like I have people that are not even into shoes, like older white males. They like, yo, like I had a shoe. I remember that movie from the 80s. Eric, you want that shoe, don't you?
Yeah,
Eric wants that shoe.
Because Michael J. Fox was there. Will Smith.
This is
you know what I'm saying? It was their Fresh Prince.
Eric, is that true? Is that true, Eric?
Michael J. Fox is their Fresh Prince. They're Will Smith.
Absolutely.
Oh man, there you go. There you go. That's our producer Eric, man. He saves our show every week. We come in here and just create all this chaos, and he makes us look good.
But I believe this will be the first shoe released that is super hyped that isn't called a Yeezy.
Everybody and their mama wants this shoe.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And their mother.
I bet you Nike release an all red Air Mag. I know Kanye take over Nike headquarters.
Oh my God. Blood on the leaves.
Hey. Nike, man, they trolling right now.
Let this be a reminder to you all that this organization will not tolerate failure.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's literally audio from a Nike meeting from Nike headquarters right there.
Did you have anything else, bro? Oh, how did you do? I know you tried to get a pair of them Yeezys, man. How you do?
Oh no, what's the name? The one I didn't even try to get them. To me, they was cool, but it's like let's call it spade a spade. All it is an overpriced Roshi.
I got a pair of Roshis and I got a marker and I just put like squigglies all over them, bro, and just snatched the Nike sign off. I'm out here.
I grabbed the shatter backboards over them. That leather was too beautiful to pass up on.
Butter soft.
Yeah, it was dark.
If I was gonna grab the Yeezys, it would have just been the resale, and I like the sneaker game too much to attack somebody.
Because you live the hybrid life like me, bro. I feel you, man.
Yeah, you know how we get down.
Right, collect, sell, whatever.
Yeah, I hate to break up this reunion you guys got on the phone.
Caesar's jealous, bro.
I am.
His aunt was supposed to call in. She hasn't called in yet. I just
wish he had a friend like me.
I made a mistake and took the red pill instead of the blue pill, and now everything's spinning.
Oh, my Lord. That actually happened, too.
But all right, bro. Thanks for calling in, man.
No problem. I had to support. All right, y'all. Take it easy.
All right, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, so news real quick. So I guess I'll step in for Skully. Phil Knight steps down as Nike's chairman. 76-year-old Phil Knight announced that he will be stepping down and that President and CEO Mark Parker will be his successor. A specific date for his departure has not been scheduled, but the company does expect to have his new chairman by the end of 2016. Phil says he would transfer most of his stock to his other company, Swoosh LLC, and that he plans to remain involved with Nike after he leaves his current position.
Of course.
Yeah, so I don't know what impact that will have on Nike.
His other company, what is that?
Good question. I have no idea.
Never heard of Swoosh LLC.
Yep. I made that might be the point.
I don't, man. You know, when you get up there in age and everything and you just sitting on the board, more than likely, man, Phil probably hasn't been making that many
Oh, he hasn't. Like I mean, he admittedly hasn't been making. I mean, Mark has been making most of the calls.
More than likely, what he's just basically saying is, I am done.
I'm officially. It's official.
Of Nike. Yeah. Like, I'm done being the face of Nike.
Yeah.
Somebody else will be the face of Nike, so they will take on all the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes out, like the carnivore.
You know exactly what the ugly was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't know.
You guys text? Did he tell you that? Did he send you a text with that?
Yeah, Phil. Me and Phil, we boys, man.
Yeah, he's a big fan of the show.
Yeah, he was my mentor back when I went to Oregon when I ran track, and then when I tore my
I remember that too.
My pollicia muscle in the back of my ligament.
Something tells me that muscle doesn't even exist
the pollicia
on any animal on this planet.
It's located at the bottom rear of the ligament. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds good.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, I would think that was a real muscle.
But dude's 76, bro. He got to live some type of life, man.
Yeah.
You know, so crazy. When I did
as if he's not.
I did a Nike project, a business management class a couple of years ago.
Ooh.
And my company was Nike, of course. I represented Nike.
Ooh.
You
got two oohs in one show.
John Thompson sits on the board of directors. Mm-hmm. One of the guys from Apple, the top of Apple, he sits on the board of directors.
You Steve Jobs, and
that was the dude they brought over to develop the the field band, right?
Yeah, but that's how the Nike Apple thing relationship came about. Cause they got board of directors sitting on everything. It's a couple other guys that do other things, but they're still on the board of directors for Nike. But I mean, as Phil Knight, he's chilling. He's gonna he was basically chaperoning Mark Parker. Like, okay, you got control, but I'll make sure you don't get too out of hand. You don't do outrageous. You know.
I agree with that.
And that's so crazy that his other part was Mike. What was the other dude name that started Nike? Phil Knight. It was a Bowerman or so. Mike.
Yeah, the dude that actually went to Oregon.
Yeah. I forgot his name. That's so funny that he didn't.
Wasn't it 3? It was 3. Wasn't
no, it's 2. Just 2. Phil Knight and the other.
I'm thinking about the track star that they built.
My man's Cree.
Yeah. So I'm just mad that he didn't stick around to see what it became. You know.
Yeah.
Well. Man, that's what happens, bro. When you don't believe.
No, he passed away. He passed away, bro.
Maybe he didn't believe in life. That's what you're saying. Like
maybe he didn't believe in a different way.
Bro, I'm done with this guy, bro.
Wait,
Guru.
Wait.
Guru, don't leave me.
Wait, Guru. Dude said he didn't believe as if he quit the company. Right.
Hey,
dude died. He passed away.
He died.
He did a good job. That was tight.
Oh man,
that's your choice.
Dude died, and he made it sound like dude just quit the company.
You know them like track shorts?
Quit life, really
oh man,
track shorts that like really short, like got that vinyl material
that Bill Cosby wore.
I don't know about all that.
We want to bring up Bill Cosby.
I don't know about that, but he actually he said when he was designing them, a lot of the track stars saying there was a lot of resistance when running, so he took a parachute and cut them and made short. So that's why they come up with them shorts like that. Nike did.
Oh man,
yes sir. Yeah, that was the guy that died.
Yeah.
Man,
that cool. Guy. Yeah, he quit.
And then the guy, and then he came on.
Quit life.
They quit.
And they was gonna track people talking about slipping on the court. So he came home, took his wife waffle maker, and then poured the rubber and made the Nike waffle soles.
Yeah,
just like that.
So that should be reserved for him. Like, for him.
Hey, grow up, bro.
You
grow up.
Anyway, man, this dude, I thought I was crazy. Adidas looks to build factories here in Detroit. Adidas is looking to open an automated factory in Detroit by 2017. However, Adidas didn't give any details as to its plans for Detroit, a location for its factory, or a number of employees they wish to hire. Detroit's ties to the auto industry and skilled workforce were a plus in Adidas' decision to build a factory in the U.S. Detroit's reputation is huge among Europeans who associate its name with quality manufacturing. That would be hella dope if they built a
but I don't work there.
I clearly would work there just to steal a pair of boots.
Yes.
I can see him, yeah.
I got fired for a reason.
All these like Yeezy, black market Yeezys gonna be sold out the back door from Guru.
Not at me.
Bootlegs.
$800.
No, I'm gonna start in making shoes. My name. Like, I got a couple ideas, and I'm gonna work my way up. Then when I do so much great technology, then Nike be like, "What's that guy over there?" I'm like, "Oh, me."
Look,
me help?
all I ask is that you make a size 15 and whatever it is you make. That's all I
not
ask.
enough material.
That's all I ask.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying, dude.
Turn his mic off.
Hey, I think it would be dope though, man, for them to come here. More than likely, it's going to be right downtown, the heart of things.
Yeah,
where everything's getting built up in the first place.
Yep.
You know, it would just be dope for them, like maybe to have the glass and everything, so you can look in and actually see the shoes being made.
That'd be what's up.
But you know, for the most part, with them saying it's going to be
automated. I don't know if you want that. It's,
like
it's still a factory. After a while, that glass ain't gonna be so clean.
Yeah, but with it being a automated factory, we don't know how many people gonna probably be able to work there.
Well, I know they're gonna need skilled trades, which I am, and the thought of transferring and working over there sounds tempting, but Chrysler treats me way too well, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Adidas might come with that paper,
but they ain't got the UAW.
Hey, nah.
I just want to steal the boot soles and put them on everything, bro.
Money isn't everything. This is the best story I've read all year. University of Michigan dumps Adidas for Nike. About time. Damn.
Thank you.
Michigan has confirmed that they'll be reuniting with Nike when their Adidas contract ends on July 31st, 2016. I found the exact date. If I could have found the exact time, I would have put that there too. The new deal with Nike will go through the 2027 season with an option to extend to 2031. The Michigan basketball team will also be wearing Jordan brand gear, including Air Jordan Michigan PEs. I'm telling you right now, yes. Yes, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm going nuts. I'm about to just start spending a lot of time in that.
That's probably why they made them fours.
Good point.
No, the four. You talking about the four with the U of M with the M on the tongue?
No, bro.
Whoa. What?
Stay away from them.
No. I'm about to say $90 Jordans. That was a custom by my boy.
No, bro.
Okay.
My boy Illionaire.
You talking about the fours that come out next year?
Springs 2016. They got some navy blue fours with a gun bottle with yellow and blue in it.
What's that part? What's that collection called? The Dream or something? I don't know. Whatever. I forgot. Yeah. Well, y'all, I know everybody knows what you're talking about though, and I will be spending a lot of time.
And I'll be in Michigan business school by then, Lord willing. I'll be like get friends with some of those players. Hey, guy,
I'm about to start tailgating like crazy up there.
You put on the basketball team? Hey, man, come on, shop at the store. I got you.
Come in the show.
They'll know you don't play on the basketball team.
No, I'm talking about I'm getting cool with somebody on the basketball team, so I can get some peas.
I do.
So I can get some peas.
Man, don't pee. Get a round of applause for that. There you go. We have an audience literally in the studio right now today too. So I guess they got real excited about whatever it is Guru just said. Adidas drew attacks as Michigan debuted their new football uniforms in the 2011 and 2012 seasons. Some of the other more common complaints were about the color of Michigan's maize colorway under Adidas, which often appeared more yellow, even neon looking. And people that don't live in Michigan probably don't give a shit or really don't know. But yeah, a lot of people complained about that.
This is so unfair.
Yes, that is a customer walking out of an Adidas store.
That was actually me when y'all was ragging on me about me not knowing that the guy died. But but it's all good.
Why did the bass leave your voice because of that? Like, I'm just trying to figure out. Is that how you sound when you throwing a tantrum?
Yeah, bro. When my feelings is hurt.
Yep. Supreme bans online shopping. The New York-based streetwear brand is now banning IP addresses based off how frequent.
Sorry, I don't speak bear.
That was messed up. My feelings hurt. It's so unfair. Is now banning IP addresses based off how frequent you pose Supreme's website via refresher or bot. So I guess they have a way of seeing who has bots, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. The Air Jordan Retro 10 OVO are re-releasing this fall winter and are retailing for $225. So if you just bought any OVOs for like a high price, I hope you
they're my thing is, are they going to be a general release?
More than likely, no.
Probably not, but still, the fact that they still putting out pairs and that kind of kills the resale.
It'll probably be an obtainable quick strike or whatever. But the funny thing is, man, all these cats that was spending like 4, 5, 6, 10, 15
$1,000
to get these shoes, man.
Was it worth it? First of all, the shoe wasn't that crazy dope that I had to have it for that price anyway.
It was now that was just based off the hype in general.
I'm just like, why? Like I saw it and I was like, okay. They nice.
It was nothing to it though.
That's what I'm saying. They nice, but it's not like I'm not crazy. Like I don't have to have them.
I don't even like owls.
Oh man. That was the selling point of that shoe.
Yeah,
the owl on there. On the insole. That's the crazy part. Like people bought the shoe for the insole.
Drake and owls, bro. Like I'm straight, man.
So you're not fans of either.
I mean, Drake's cool, bro. I listen to him as an artist, but it isn't like Drake. It isn't like Drake had anything to do with designing the shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think they have input. They just pick a model and they kind of basically Nike ID it.
Basically, that's really what it comes down to.
That's what it is.
Throw some Stingray leather on that. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, because my thing is, if that was the case, why they never dropped a model like this before?
That's true. So I will say this though. Like, well, first of all, they kind of stole his colorway for those upcoming 15 Lab 12s.
Yeah.
But had they come out with those Drake 12s, that would have been a shoe I would have run after. But
yeah, I'm happy that they dropping these.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy too. But I mean, you said you called it. They should start coming out with these PEs. So
yeah, I want the black ones. So the black 10s are nice, and the 12s.
Yeah. Let me see. Real quick too, I'm gonna kind of reiterate. I think today is the last day for this OSD Live social studies. What is it? Classes begin the 21st. I think today is the last day though. I'm not sure. But OSD is happy to announce the return of its acclaimed footwear industry training program called Social Studies. Having previously been taught in New York at the Parsons New School of Design and the University of Oregon as part of the Pensole Footwear Design Academy, the 8-week program will be taught at MTV headquarters in New York City and online in 5 different countries around the world. The curriculum is based on a mix of topics from the popular OSD Live talk show in combination with lesson plans created from 6 decades of sneaker experience. I think Sean has at least 50 of those 6 decades, or 5 of those 6 decades of sneaker experience. He's that old. Sorry, Sean. Classes begin Tuesday, July 21st, and will end on Tuesday, September 8th. Classes are 1 session per week from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuition costs are $200 per student, or you can join with a friend or family member for $100 each. You can get $50 off your tuition for referrals. You can register through eventbrite.com. You can follow OSD on Twitter and Instagram at OSD Live, and you can email either D. Wells or Sean Williams at info@osdlive.com for more information.
I just actually signed up myself. Yeah, right after I didn't know that the guy died for Nike.
Yeah, that might be one of the classes, knowing who died and who didn't.
I thought I would educate myself on that situation, so I signed up. And
I think I'm going to do this.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Man. When's the last day you can sign up?
I want to say today's the last day. I want to say today. No. It might be. You know what? Damn it. I don't. I want to say the 7th. Today. Yeah. Today would be the last day, I believe. Tucson. Or yesterday. Yeah. You're hearing this just now. So yesterday was the last day. So.
You got his number, don't you?
Huh?
You got his number, don't you?
Yeah, we'll talk. Matter of fact, we'll call him after the show. See if he answers. Sports. MJ's not here. Let's see. Detroit Lions legend Charlie Sanders dies at 68. That was kind of messed up. That was the bummer of the week. Crazy week of signings. The Spurs have officially if they don't win the title this year, something went wrong. LaMarcus Aldridge and David West both signed with the San Antonio Spurs. LaMarcus got a 4-year, $80 million deal, and West signed for a league minimum of 1 year, $1.5 million. The Spurs also re-signed Kawhi Leonard with a 5-year, $90 million deal, and they trade Tiago Splitter to the Atlanta Hawks.
Not to mention Ginobili just said that he was coming back.
Yeah, and Tim Duncan. So
they had a whole bench that they had last year.
Plus,
they can, when they rest Tim Duncan or Aldridge, they can put David West into the starting lineup.
Man, Tim Duncan has actually hinted at coming off the bench. Like that, man. Look,
well, LaMarcus Aldridge doesn't want to play center, So more than likely, Tim
Duncan probably will play center.
Yeah, Tim Duncan probably will start off playing a little center. He's still only going to play like 20, 25 minutes.
I'm just saying that's a nice 3-man rotation for your
then
low
David
post.
West pops in there. Not to mention they always find some cat, man,
some unknown
from overseas.
See, that's the thing. The Spurs
agent.
actually develop their players, which I love. Yeah, so they
you develop because you got coaching.
But they have
true.
great coaching and they don't discriminate with the coaching.
No, they don't.
You know, that's the one thing that's cool.
I mean,
about
and
the
you got
Spurs.
star players too that are willing to take a back seat and not be as selfish.
Who would ever think that boring can be cool? Like the Spurs is one of the most boring teams to watch on earth.
You know, they be kind of fun the last couple of years to watch.
I don't know, it's fun. It's just they fundamentally, you know.
It's different. It's so different.
Fun to watch because they play the Cavs. Like when they played the Cavs last year and Kyrie scored 55 and that game went into overtime and LeBron had 30. Like the people they play make the games watching. But if you play them a night where they play like the Trailblazers or somebody like that, then you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Or the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, who's watching anything with the Minnesota Timberwolves?
I know they'll be good this year though. They got a nice little team.
We'll see.
Yeah, they probably fifth from last this year.
No, I think they might be. I said they'll probably be 10th or 9th seed.
Dwayne Wade signs 1 year, $20 million deal to remain with the Miami Heat, killing other hopes of most Cleveland Cavaliers.
I think he's because after next year the salary cap goes up, so he can go sign with Cleveland for 2 years,
or just re-sign with Miami for more money.
Nah. But my thing is, if that was the case, they could have just signed him for more money now.
I think this is a good.
Well, he could have went to Cleveland, huh?
I think this is a goodbye contract. This is like, thanks D Wade. You know, this is the $4 million that you lost.
Well, here's the thing. Like everybody, first of all, everybody was all worried about everybody opting out of the contract. Like you just said, what is it called? The salary cap is going to go up crazy next year. So, I mean, it's going to go from like $60 million to like $100 million. So, I mean, everybody's restructuring their deals to get more money next year. That's all this is.
And the one good thing is, like how the Spurs are doing, you can basically re-sign your own people and go over the salary cap. So what they're doing is they're signing all the outsiders, and then they can re-sign their own people and go over the salary cap.
The Spurs ain't no dummies like that.
No, the Cavaliers did that. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, they're doing right now. And even with that, next year the salary cap goes up. So even if the Spurs are over this year and they have to pay taxes, next year when the salary cap goes up, they're good. Yeah.
I mean, once again, they ain't no dummies.
No, they're not at all. I think as long as
you don't be
Popovich
contenders
stays,
for
they're
15
good.
years and be stupid. Kevin Love remains with the Cleveland Cavaliers and signs a 5-year contract worth $110 million. The Cavs also re-signed Iman Shumpert to a 4-year deal worth $40 million. But LeBron James still holding out. He refuses to sign a contract until the Cavs gives Tristan Thompson his deal.
This is probably the LeBron spending Dale Gilbert money, and it was so crazy. I was listening to a podcast, ESPN podcast.
What? You listen to another podcast besides ours? How dare you?
But my thing, that's how you get well-rounded.
No.
But Monty James, whatever, right? He's being around.
I only listen to myself.
And it's just like he made a great point. Is that he's saying like LeBron forgave Dan Gilbert for that letter, but he didn't forget about that.
Oh
letter.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, when I left, you pushed for a luxury tax. So we can't have no super teams, right? You was the forefront of that. You stopped the Lakers and Clippers trade, right?
Right.
And then now that I'm back, I opted out to put my foot on your throat, right? To say, okay, make sure you bring these guys back and make sure you beef up the roster because I'm not going to go deal with what I did with last time. And then I'll sign. I'm not going to go nowhere, but I'm going to make sure you sweat a little bit. And he's making Dan Gilbert spend every dollar he got plus some.
The 220 plus.
On his foot, like Dan Gilbert's probably about to pay $30 million in luxury tax. If they get Dan like Joe Johnson, he's gonna pay, and Bron's making him pay. Like he's
gonna have to pay if they trade for Joe Johnson because his contract is ridiculous.
Second highest paid player next year behind Kobe. And thanks to
Joe Johnson,
and
that's
crazy,
the dumbest.
And you know what? That's everybody was talking about Bron running, but nobody thought Atlanta giving Joe Johnson for 6 years 120 was crazy.
I thought it was crazy.
The dude down the sky was like 12 points in the playoffs.
Not to mention, he's the biggest choke artist in like playoff history.
So, but it's just, but like I said, LeBron is the superpower move, bro. He
I think I read that same thing you read because it was saying basically like he's basically like letting Dale Gilbert know like, yeah, I have the power. But at the same time too, like, I mean, he's not really going to leave because that would just be a PR nightmare.
Yeah, like I said, if they do get Joe Johnson, like that would be a nice person-to-person matchup if they played the Spurs. Kyrie versus Tony Parker. Joe Johnson versus Danny Green.
This is where I laugh at that because once again, this is going to happen. Joe Johnson is going to come in, play well during the season, and then when you most need him, he's going to.
The last time Joe Johnson actually played with a superstar, Joe Johnson flourished. If Joe Johnson is the second or third option,
when was
Joe
that?
Johnson when he played with
Phoenix.
Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
He balled out. That's how he got that.
How long ago was that?
I mean, I'm just saying that was the last time he did
it. Also, look what LeBron takes. If LeBron took J.R. Smith and made him look like that, and Joe Johnson is a better shooter.
That's my point. I'm glad you brought out J.R. Smith because that's once again my point. But when they needed him, they did not show up, and Joe Johnson is the best example.
J.R. Smith actually had to be an option. If we know anything about J.R. Smith, when J.R. Smith is the option,
it's not gonna work.
Yeah, he goes out. But when J.R. Smith is not the option,
we'll see.
He's good.
But my thing is, Joe Johnson, his problem is that he couldn't create his own shot like that. So when he going to dribble too much, that's when enough. Now he got somebody like LeBron who can pass. Only thing he got to do is come off screens like Ray Allen.
He's not about to get a pass from me because when they had Atlanta, they had a decent team to do more than what they did.
Cool. Ray Allen comeback.
Atlanta should have did more than what they did during those years. I'm not saying they should have won a championship, but they should have did more than what they did. And Joe Johnson was at the helm of that.
So like I said, but also
Brooklyn.
No, I said Atlanta.
No, Atlanta? Brooklyn. He had a better team. He had a better team in Brooklyn than he did in Atlanta.
No,
bro. Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, KG,
Darren Williams.
Brooklyn.
What has Darren Williams done?
I'm talking about before.
That's saying, like all on paper.
Oh, who did they have in Atlanta?
They had a better team. I'm saying they had a better team. I can't remember. I'm just saying they had a better team.
Because they was trash.
I'm not, because it's not about names. Like
they probably had Tyronn
You
Lue.
see exactly what they did this year.
Jeff
They went to the conference finals this year with nobody, basically.
They had Jeff Teague as a young boy, too. He wasn't even.
Jeff Teague wasn't this Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague was Kyle Korver. Look, that was his first year in Atlanta, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that was his first year in Atlanta. Who else? Who was playing small forward?
Nobody.
Thank you.
Who else
they had Marvin Williams at center and Al Horford at power forward.
Who else were they playing
against?
No who else were they? I mean, Josh Smith had a lot to do with that too. I'm not.
Josh Smith's a power forward. Yeah.
Oh my God, Josh Smith.
My point is,
Josh Smith.
So you can split the blame between Joe Johnson and Josh Smith, but my point is, they had a decent enough team to do more than what they did. I'm not saying
yes. They're not better than Brooklyn.
Yes.
Because with Brooklyn, they may not have the talent, but they had the experience.
Well, but you need both, though. I mean, having the talent and not having the experience and having the experience.
Spurs don't be the fastest and the most previous team, but their experience is what wins them games.
But they have enough talent, too. They got to knock down shots. Knowing how to knock down a shot.
Spurs are not the most talented team in the West.
I'm not saying they talented. I'm saying they got the best combination of both. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. They got more experience than talent.
You ain't got to have a whole bunch of talent.
They slow the game down so bad it pisses you off.
If you got enough experience and enough talent, you can't have all of one and not none of the other.
How?
I'm saying having a bunch of talent doesn't necessarily get you over the hump, and having nothing but experiences in this, you got to have a combination of both.
I think if you had to have one or the other, I think the experience weighs out.
I mean, the Celtics had like 5 Hall of Famers, and that got them nowhere.
Who?
They had Shaq, KG, Paul Pierce.
Hey guys, I hate to break this up, but we got some callers.
Oh yeah, let's go. David from DC.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, nothing. Interesting discussion, man. But Joe Johnson is the biggest choke artist known to man. That dude. Oh my God.
He is.
Yeah, I gotta agree with him on that.
Except for when he had a Suns uniform on.
But that was like so many years ago.
I mean, it was 13 years ago.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you ain't done that in 13 years, I'm not trying to hear about it.
But he also wasn't the first option. I think Joe Johnson
That's what I'm saying. LeBron can take
okay, look, they didn't give him all that money just to say you the second. They're giving that money because they thought, hey, you could step up.
No, NBA, in sports, you get paid for what you've done, not what you can.
And he hasn't done anything to deserve
that
contract.
But he got paid because what he did in Phoenix.
David, this is what you're coming into
from Brooklyn.
No, he went from Brooklyn. No, he
went from Brooklyn. He went from Atlanta to Brooklyn.
No, bro, he went from Phoenix to Atlanta, and then after that,
that's my point. And then he went to Brooklyn after Atlanta.
But he got that contract his first year in Atlanta.
Yeah, he got.
That's how he
got traded to Brooklyn.
He got traded to Atlanta, and then he signed after that year.
signed to Brooklyn. That's my point. They signed him to the ridiculous contract.
He signed that contract, bro. That was first year when Bron and Bosh and all them got together.
Right.
That year, that summer they signed. Joe Johnson signed a contract that summer too for $120.
He signed or got traded to Brooklyn?
He got traded to Atlanta from Phoenix, and then he signed that contract for $120.
This is what's happening.
So he got traded to Brooklyn. That's the only way Brooklyn is forced to pay that contract is if he got traded to Brooklyn. I mean, yeah.
I'm telling you why he got the money, bro.
No, I'm saying that, but I'm saying Brooklyn. Did they have to pay? Did they trade for him or did they sign him?
That's a good question because I don't know who did they let go.
Because if they signed him, they stupid for signing him for that much money because he didn't do anything.
But Russia do say he's gonna blow the bank on the whole thing.
Well,
he gave Darren
where's he at right now?
He
so that team was like, all right, I see y'all. I'm out.
So that's the crazy part about that.
All right, Dave, what's up, man? What was your question or comment?
Well, damn. I was going to pretty much ask what you guys picked up over the weekend, man?
Nothing.
Anybody picked up anything over the weekend?
No.
Nothing?
I didn't.
I got a vacation coming up.
No, I didn't pick up nothing. I wanted them Independence Day Air Force One with the stars on it. I was at my own store. I forgot to get pull my.
You still get all three?
No, I was gonna get the red ones. We got the red and white ones. We didn't get the navy blue ones. I'm gonna get the red ones, but when I came the next day, the 11 was gone.
Oh, you gotta get all three. It doesn't count.
I'm getting one. And I wanted those Air Force Ones, those preserve the icons.
Those are nice.
And then when the temperature changes, the color changes.
A word?
Yeah, that's how they shift. Like
I didn't know that.
About the Liberties. They got like 19
and then the guy had to shoot, and he rubbed the leather, so it got
so they
hot.
like the Shack of Shoes, got like 20 different nicknames.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so it was preserve icons, but the theme of the colorway was from the Statue of Liberty.
What did you cop, Dave?
Oh shit! The penny pack.
I hate you.
Nah, man. And I didn't know the penny 6, bro. On the lace lock, it has a penny in it. I saw that Foot Locker.
I hate you, Dave.
Well, no, it don't have a penny. You can put a penny in it.
Oh, they had on display. They had on display with a penny in it, so I thought it came like that.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it just got the lace lock where you could just slide a penny in there, man.
No, that's dope. That's dope.
But I actually like the 6s over the Sharpie phones, to be perfectly honest.
They both was hard. Like, people was talking about the 6s. I like the 6s, especially that colorway.
That was
good.
Yeah.
They had a retro look to them. But I still hate you, and I'm almost tempted to hang up on you because you got the Sharpie back in that.
Oh, well, you're going to hate me some more because I also picked up the Prelude 5s, and I got this shoe for a steal.
So
way to punch him in the gut.
He's going to come stun on our show, huh?
Way to punch him in the gut,
No. Well, I got the LeBron first games, man.
How much you pay for those?
$250 and a dead stock pair of Air Raid.
Oh my goodness, that's a steal, bro. That's going for like $350. So you won. I won a pair of those.
DC too. So.
That was one of my favorite pair of shoes, bro. I won.
You love DC.
Huh?
You love DC, bro.
I'm just gonna keep saying it every show till I go.
Hey, bro, could you send him some of y'all classic music, man? Send him some music. He loves DC.
He
bro.
like the hey in the middle of the barn. One of them dudes from DC?
No, bro.
Yes, they would.
Nah, that's Cleveland, dude.
They were from Cleveland, bro. They beef with Bone Thugs and
Cool. Them dudes, I thought that's all I heard. When I went to DC, that's all I heard. I thought these dudes from DC.
I mean, that song was hot though.
That's all I heard in DC.
They both were from Cleveland.
Man, he just took me back to like 95,
yeah,
96.
When I went to DC, they was bumping
like this from there. They're go-go music, bro.
Nah, they probably made a go-go version to that.
Yeah, y'all are go-go music.
Them from DC.
Yeah, y'all need to send some music in to my man's, bro. So you know what I'm saying. He loves DC.
I can listen to something on my ride there.
Every caller that calls from DC, bro, he lets us know that he's going to DC and he throws it in our face. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to Disney World next week.
When
next
year.
There,
I got him, man. I got to get him some Chuck Brown. He started with some Chuck Brown, ease him in with some EU, and then hit the backyard and all that stuff.
Y'all still listening to Tabby Bonet? Y'all rock with Tabby Bonet at all out there?
You give a fuck about no goddamn Tabby Bonet.
All right. Damn, he must have died. He must have died like the dude that started Nike.
Hey, what's that dude talking about? Hey, what's a good sneaker places to shop in DC? I'm coming down there in August.
Oh man.
I mean, well, of course, you got the Nike Town that's in Georgetown. That's real nice.
Just
looking for a nice little boutique. Commonwealth is real good.
Commonwealth's dope.
My wife hates you now.
Yeah,
knows the Nike
Commonwealth's dope. Majors is pretty good.
Okay.
And the Flight Club of DC, freaking Kick Spot, they pretty good too.
Kick Spot, they price is decent.
Shit, hell no, they okay. They okay.
So Kick Spot, Commonwealth, Nike Town, and Georgetown. And what's the other one?
That's the three I could think of off the top of my head.
Is it DTLR down there or no?
Huh?
Is it DTLR down there too?
Oh yeah, got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
it depends on which one you want to go. You want to go to the hood DTLR?
No.
Go to the nice DTLR.
No, I heard about DC. I'm good. Let's go to the nice one.
It ain't that much worse than Detroit.
But we don't shoot people over phones, bro. We shoot people over glasses.
It's all about the devil you know. So I know Detroit. I know Detroit.
Yeah.
Bro, what is cause somebody help me out, bro. Like I've gotten the answer from a few people, bro. Why do people get killed over phone pauses, bro?
Or any shoe in general.
That's just a DC thing, man, but it depends on the phone though.
He made it sound like it's a fad in DC, like just murder on
all right,
phone.
Bet. So you know what I'm saying? I come with my royal foams, bro. I'm getting shot in the calf muscle.
Nah, you about to go work. You're going to do that. Now, if you're going to talk some shit in the line with your royal foams, you're going to get your ass whooped and get your phone taken away from you.
Man, he made it sound like he was going to do it.
The second, third, and first thing probably wouldn't happen, but it would be courageous for them to try.
He said courageous.
Yeah, but that's just crazy, man. But I mean, we got that up here too, bro. Like it's kind of died down, but I know you know about Cartier frames and everything, and back in the day, if you had Cartier frames, they got snatched, and if it was diamonds in it, you got snatched.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so I mean, we understand, man. I never fully understood, bro. 'Cause, I mean, up here they just took every shoe. Like it didn't matter if it was a foam pause. It could be a foam, a Jordan. It might be Stacey Adams. You just got your shoes taken at the bus stop. You know, I guess that was the biggest difference between Detroit and DC.
Oh, now you still was it just foams, and back in the day was Eddie Bauer coats.
Eddie Bauer coats?
Man, wow.
Bro, my auntie would have been so mad I got robbed for that.
Oh, you couldn't wear no Eddie Bauer coats at school.
Really?
Wow, is that deep, huh?
That was that serious.
Wow.
But now it ain't even that serious. But it honestly depends on the phone. Like the last phone that really got a whole bunch of buzz around here was the Gone Fishing.
Right.
That's when one dude almost got shot.
It ain't that deep. It's crazy.
Gone Fishings, bro.
Oh yeah, the Gone Fishing. Dude came out his car like, I don't know what's gonna go on, but I'm jumping this line to get these phones. So F all y'all.
Wow.
Oh, he asked for that then.
Yeah, that would have happened up here too.
That's a death wish right there.
Maybe DC and Detroit.
He got his ass whooped with the phones.
Man, that's like that.
You got beat up with the phones?
That's like
when he was done, he looked like the dead fish on the back of the Gone Fishing phone. He got his ass whooped.
Man,
right in the police station.
That's no bueno.
That's like showing up to a rap shoot in the South with a Confederate flag. Like it's just you're gonna get your ass whipped.
Oh, I saw that one dude get dragged that had the Confederate flag in front of them.
Some things you don't do. Something.
Oh, at the barbecue joint?
Yeah, I saw that.
You know
that was hilarious.
His girl almost got dragged too.
I mean, like I'm just saying, when you do stupid stuff like that, I just like Shark Week was right now, and I seen like this one dude get in the water with chum. Like if you get bit, you getting exactly what you asked for.
Right.
But anyway, thanks for calling in, Dave. I'm trying to get Darius.
You've been very entertaining, Dave.
There you go.
Oh, no problem, man. Hey, be easy on Guru, man. Y'all been riding that dude for the last 2 weeks, man.
Man, what?
Me and Guru, we just act like we're okay on
air. That's what happens when they don't got nobody to ride for. You know, Juan ride for KD. You know,
off air, man. We're Isaiah Thomas and Magic Johnson, bro. But on air, we're
they
okay,
hate
bro.
each other right now.
We don't even
completely lost his mind.
We don't. If you notice, we've never taken pictures with each other or anything, bro. This is real life.
There's a real life beef between Juan and
we just got a contract coming up. I'm trying to negotiate 10 years, 120 mil.
Get that Joe Johnson
get that
contract.
Cap money, man.
Yeah,
trying to get that Joe Johnson contract.
We don't know if Guru's going to make the salary cap. You know, he knew the guy died from Nike, so that kind of just took me down about $30 million.
There you go. He's very informative. That was messy. Yeah, you'll love tomorrow's episode. You'll definitely, was it like the first 10 minutes of the show where he just...
Yeah. That's why I'm here, man.
Look for it. He keeps us grounded. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Guru, I did see those 2 and 4 LeBrons at the flea market, man.
Oh, you did? I saw that John Wall cast too up at CBS. Come on, man. hey, before you send them shots, read my return policy.
It was right by the Bradley Beal wristband.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Before you send them shots, check my return policy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, tell Bradley Beal to start drinking milk and not milk.
Yeah, them 2 and 4s right next to them John Walls that went on sale after the second day.
And tell Nene to cut that hair, bro. He looks like Nene. That's all I'm saying, man.
Bye, Dave. Like, they about to, man. This could be another 10 minutes, right?
You can't mess with my clique, bro.
Nene look like a damn poodle, bro.
You know what
I'm with you on that.
Yeah. So, all right, man. Thanks.
All right.
Yep. All right, let's get to Darius. He's been waiting like, 16, 17
Darius, you still there?
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's from Ohio, man? What's up?
I used to get it in Ohio.
Don't recite no more Cameron lyrics on here, bro.
What?
I'm from
Iceland,
from
Winnipeg,
Youngstown, Ohio.
Gemstone, Flintstone. You can say I'm friends with Fred.
Yeah. Shout out to the D, too.
There you go.
What's up, man?
You already know.
So you had a question about how to hear the podcast first run and other topics.
Yeah, I wanted to try to catch y'all live. I've been trying to catch y'all live. I just don't know how to get to it. I have an Android phone, though. I got the Google Nexus. Do y'all run with... Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say there's an app called Podcast Addict where you can download that at Android and you can listen to the show from there. Obviously, if you had an Apple phone, you can listen to it through iTunes.
Shout out to Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but also the show is taped, recorded, and then we release it the following day.
So today is Wednesday.
Yeah, that's how I usually catch it.
Yeah. So we used to have it on Jumpman's channel, but something, I don't know, maybe he deleted it by accident. I don't know. Maybe spilled coffee on his computer screen. I don't know. But
I do got a question though for y'all though. Well, my question is, well, it was rumored that they was gonna start retching the LeBron line. Well, my thing would be is, well, since the LeBron is already like 200 and the lease is 275 and the Jordans is 200, what would be like the retros be for the LeBrons? And then how would that balance out, you know, the craze for different shoes? To me personally, I would think like it would be more chances for everybody to get more shoes if they start releasing like the LeBron line. Just me personally.
You would know more than I would.
Yeah, you know what? The farther along you get in the LeBron line, the first LeBron you had was Zoom Air, the leather with that vinyl woven material on the side, to now where you got, the hexagon Zoom Air with mega fuels. It's just the more expensive materials you use in the shoes that makes the price go up. So when they retro LeBrons, like prime example, right? The retro 11s, like the retro 1s and Jordans, don't cost as much as the retro 11s, right? Because the only thing your unit is used is leather, right?
Very true.
So it's the same thing with the LeBrons. The older models are not going to go that high. They'll probably, maybe the 8s or 9s probably be the most expensive LeBron retros, then from 9s on up. But everything else below that thing they're going to be in a reasonable price, because when those shoes drop, the LeBrons were 125 or something like that, and the 2s were like 135, 140, and then the 4s were 140, 150. So they're going to probably be around that price range, because they're not going to make the retros more expensive than his signature model. And then I think they're stopping at $200 with his signature model, because they're going to still want to charge the $275 for the Elite. So I think because Nike kind of said, okay, $200 is where we're going to stop at with these bronze, I think that's kind of made them make the retro pricing a little bit cheaper. But I'm looking forward to it as well, though.
Yeah, I need another pair of them ones, bro.
Yeah,
LeBron
and then like now, like LeBron, these LeBron, Kobe, and KD, they got a little bit more personality. So like Jordans, they only made like 5 colorways, and he wore them all. So now when it's time to retro, they've retro those colorways, and Nike got to come up and make up a certain colorway to put out just to kind of keep the retro going. Now you got LeBron wears about 30 Ps a season, so they can retro each one of those Ps, plus the GRs, plus if they do like the threes, you can have when he had the athlete, the busy LeBron, the kid LeBron.
That's like 80
so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right
though, like Nike, like say, okay, we really retro his. The designers got a good 3 years off before they even had to start thinking about a colorway. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why I'm looking forward to it. Or if they do a come home pack where it comes with the 1s and the 12s, his first shoe in Cleveland and his first shoe back in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like that would be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That would be. See, they listen to the show right now. They just took your idea. You're not gonna get paid for it.
So,
because that's
they may do like a Nike ID though too. I would think they may let you do like a Nike ID for like LeBron. You know how they do the IDs already for like the newer versions.
I think they'll do it for the. I think they'll probably do it for the cheapest LeBron, which probably be the 1s, which I'd be perfectly okay with if I got the IDs from my own Zoom generations.
Can I just speak though real quick on the ID? Because I tried to ID some dunks. Man, they give you some horrible options for the dunks. It's like nothing.
It depends on the shoe though, because you look like they give KD shoes a lot of options. Kobe's, the Air Maxes,
the Huarache Lows. They gave me a million different options. The Air Force One. I get to the dunk and it's like I got to choose between like 5 colors, and it was like it. There's like no patterns.
Oh,
no
it's make sure you select the right dunk because you can like a Nike Sportswear dunk. They're not gonna let you pair a lot of options, but if you a certain dunk, they'll let you get it. And like the Air Force Ones, this past fall, you could put flannel on there, fleece. Yep. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like the dunk would be so hard if I could do that. But no, whatever.
So,
I just took over Darius's question time.
No, you good. I wanted to say one more thing. Oh, I'm a Laker fan, by the way, too.
Oh, yeah. Not a good week for you.
I ain't gonna trip, but I'm gonna be respectful. You know, even though people hate on Bron, I think because I wanted the Cavs to get Lou Williams. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good coming off the bench scoring guard, and for the Lakers to get him, that was pretty dope.
But the problem is though, like who they missed out on.
Shout out to Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and we got we picked up Brandon Bass too.
Brandon Bass is a good hustler, dude.
Yeah, and he's a good hustler. And he got Roy Hibbert. And
they
got Roy Hibbert too.
Yeah, they got Roy Hibbert, bro. They about to be the slowest team, bro, in the league.
But the problem is,
Lou Williams gonna run a fast break, and everybody else gonna be a half court. Lou gonna be at the rim. Like, who do I throw it to, bro?
Right. No, the problem is like it's like I could have got with Janet Jackson, but I got to I've still got old girl on the block. She's still cute. You know what I'm saying? I could still she cute. Nobody's gonna clown me for it, but I could have got with Janet Jackson. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. So it's like. Yeah. That's what the Lakers like. They went with like option number 11.
And how do you feel as a Laker fan that LeBron's out GMing Mitch Kupchak?
Yeah,
but that's not. You know what?
like, no, he just legitimately. You could put him for the GM of the year, bro. Because the decisions he make, bro. It's just like, how can this dude play coach and GM, and on your only job is a GM?
Yes, Kobe though.
Major
that's
market.
The biggest anchor they have.
If LeBron can get you to come to cold Cleveland, why can Mitch Kupchak can't get you to come to warm LA?
I got a question.
Because everybody can go to. Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that notion. Because you can go to everybody got like houses in LA now. Like you don't have to like actually play for LA to live in LA.
Yeah,
and so like
but it would save you money, but if you just had one house.
Well, and plus the tax. Well, you get taxed like crazy in California. And on top of that, I mean, Kobe Bryant is like an asshole. So
right, I was about to say that's what my question was for Darius. Do you think that times will get better when Kobe retires?
Yep.
You know, that's so crazy because I was just talking to a few of my homeboys about that, and I'm a Laker fan since birth, you know what I'm saying? Like, my family, like, we whole Laker fans.
Right.
And I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, even though Michael Jordan is, like, my favorite player, but I got to see Jordan play a little bit because I'm an 88 baby, so I got to see him further down, but I got to see Kobe from high school to NBA game, so I actually get to see him play twice in high school. And what I say about this is, to me personally, I think he's kind of paying for it, for all the selfishness and all the stuff that he was going through to get his 5 rings. So to me, I believe a lot of the free agents, even though people, I think they just buying their time for him to get out of there, because to me, I think that's why people don't want to go there. I think it's nothing against his basketball skills, it's just him as a person.
Yep.
And they wait for him to get up out of there.
You one of the most honest Laker fans
I was gonna say
I ever heard, bro.
And you from Ohio too? Like, man, I commend you.
Listen, man, I get beat up all the time for being a Laker fan. But it's like this: like, my family is from LA and the South, so it's like we kind of meet up over here. But I'm from Youngstown, so we don't have no team. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Mark
it's like we can.
So I guess you're gonna tell me you're a U of M fan too now.
Oh, nah, Youngstown State.
Oh, man.
Youngstown State.
You almost had
How you going to be an Ohio State fan, but you going to be a Cleveland fan?
Right.
No.
No, he said
I'm not an
Youngstown.
Ohio State fan
He
at
said
all.
Youngstown
I'm not
State.
Ohio State.
Oh, Youngstown.
Yeah, Youngstown State.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel
But
you.
I definitely feel that answer, bro. It's crazy for him to run out one of the greatest coaches of all time and one of the greatest centers of all time.
He's ran out every great teammate. Paul Gasol got tired of the abuse and was like, you know what?
One of the greatest international power forwards of all time. Like he's ran out the greatest, like, period, dude. And now it's like one of those things where
bro,
he's trying to be cool.
when you run Meta World Peace out, bro.
Yeah, that tells you.
When the craziest
like
dude in the
the
league, when the craziest dude in the league says, you know what, I can't deal with you.
When the craziest dude in the league says, this is crazy.
Right, there you go.
That's when it's like, oh yeah, you're.
I mean, you got LeBron, got people taking pay cuts, and Kobe can't throw enough money at these people. I mean, there you go.
I think Julius Randle and the young boy Russell,
They better pray their draft picks pan out.
I think they'll pan out, bro. But I think you can't develop without Kobe not being there. Kobe put such a strain on the coaching staff, the GM, the water boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he puts the stress on everybody.
Because you know why? Because this is the thing with the Lakers. This has always been a problem with the Lakers. When everything goes bad, it's everybody else but Kobe. It's everybody's fault.
And
it's his teammates. Everybody else, when they win, it's all Kobe.
I know you heard about, like, the shoot around. Like, if he's shooting around, you can't talk to him. You're not supposed to make
you can't be a dick like that, man. How you supposed to be a teammate and this dude telling you can't talk to him?
My thing is, I guess you practice shoot around to get ready for the games, right?
You would think.
We talking about practice stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you want me to be quiet during shoot around, you think the other team gonna be quiet during the game?
Right. Practice.
Oh, you don't like to be talk to the shoot around? Hey, I'll be clapping all this, snapping fingers, all that. Carlton,
listen, I ain't gotta be the best basketball player, but I for damn sure ain't about to be punked by nobody. Like,
you ain't gotta be punked, but you can be cut.
Look. Because you gonna be cut.
You walking on eggshells to not be cut, bro.
I mean, because most of these dudes, like, one bad move away from being cut anyway.
No, I'm finna show you. This is some karma. My friends put this on group chat, right? You know, what's my man's name? Manny Harris.
Yeah.
He played with the Lakers, and he said, he put this last year, scored 19 points, got cut after the game, and had to walk to the hotel with my big bag while the team went on to their next destination, and still walk to the hotel with a smile on my face and my chin up. You did everything we asked you and more. It's not personal, it's just business. Mitch Kupchak.
Yeah, that was because that's the person I was talking. Like, the rumor is one day Kobe was shooting around in practice, and you're not supposed to talk to him, touch the ball or nothing. And this is just a rumor, but they said that, like, Manny Harris is a jokester, like he's a practical jokester, and he got the ball, and, like, I guess he threw the ball in practice or something like that, and, like, I don't know if he threw it over Kobe's head, threw it back to him, whatever he did with the ball. And from what I understand from the rumor is Manny Harris got cut because of that.
And that's dumb. I mean, first, like, there you go in a nutshell. We can go on and on about.
But he
Kobe.
ended up in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Things still work out, bro.
No, I'm saying it still works out, but the fact that you even got to go through that BS because Kobe, for whatever
He playing
reason,
for Phoenix right now.
Yeah, from what I understood, like, after that,
I saw him doing at Dearborn, the post bar during the finals. So
I mean, anywhere it goes, I mean, Phoenix wasn't doing anything in the playoffs anyway.
Right, so I mean, he's watching like the rest of
us.
But
Kobe did score 81 on the country, though.
Okay.
But
now
let me get to this, bro. Let me get to this.
Get him.
He scored 81 right
Against
on the Toronto Raptors, bro. A team that did
Jalen
not
Rose
play
and
the
Morris
playoffs,
Peterson,
bro, on the playoffs, right? If he did that against the Spurs, Bron, whoever, I would say, you know what? He did it against a team that was struggling. And Anthony Parker was checking him for like 40 of those, 50 of those points, bro.
Anthony Parker was the greatest basketball player to ever play for Joe Dumars Fieldhouse. Jalen Rose was 47, and Morris Peterson was playing with a tornado.
That's why I say, I dropped 85. Oh, who you play? Some 8th graders.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Can I defend my boy, please?
Well, I was gonna defend him for you. But go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What I was gonna say was, Kobe was playing with Kwame Brown and Smush Parker and Aaron McKee and all these.
Oh, okay. Now you got me pissed off. Now you Let me defend Kobe.
It was bums versus bums.
Let me defend Kobe first, and then let me respond to what you just said. Now, in the case of 81, I agree with them. Yeah, you was playing against the Toronto Raptors. However, if it was that easy, everybody be dropping it. So I'm going to give him kudos for 81 points somewhat. Problem is, the team that he had is because he ran off all the other players on his team. He got exactly what he wanted that year. He wanted to be the man. That's why you ended up with Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, all those other bums. You had Shaq. You had a championship team the year before. So
Kwame Brown.
Here, I got a reply for this too, bro. I got one for you, right? So Kobe gets all the credit in the world for scoring 81 points with a trash team, but LeBron took Eric Snow, Drew Gooden, Zagowskis, Daniel Gibson to the finals, right? And he doesn't. No one wants to overlook that.
Marshall,
or him, or with a 7-man team, still didn't get swept by the Warriors. And was had the best finals performance ever and still lost. So people don't want to give him credit for that, but they'll give credit Kobe for scoring 81 points with a
But actually, LeBron did get to the playoffs with his team. Dude.
Yes, he did. He never threw his team on the bus. Trash team, whatever. He never threw him under the bus, bro.
Listen, I'm not knocking that. What I was going to say to finish my point on talk about his team was, I'm not saying because everybody got to play with who they got to play with. You got a job to do. What I'm saying is it's a difference between them just standing around and handing you the ball, and then as a team, the opponent, you're supposed to stop that person. If it's one on the whole team, and y'all can't stop this one person. They were double and triple
teaming Kobe after a minute.
Yeah, well,
yes,
that's what I'm saying. I'll give him.
They were saying.
I'll give him half. I'll give him half.
I mean, they double teamed him once he got 40, so he was already in the zone. So it's like, oh, maybe we should double. It's already not. He already feeling himself.
Jalen Rose is 63 years old too.
But what I would say though,
I get all that, but LeBron been beating up on some old people too.
But LeBron played everybody in their prime though. Young LeBron played Paul Pierce in his prime. He played Kobe in his prime.
Hey, LeBron can't beat up on Kawhi Leonard though.
Ah, you sound crazy. You sound crazy.
He whooped Joe Lewis's ass.
You sound crazy. He averaged 20.
He can't even get around Kawhi Leonard.
This is how you know LeBron great. Everybody he played, they give props to. Like, because he checked LeBron, we're gonna give him the MVP. LeBron gave two dudes MVPs because they was checking him, not because they stopped him. You're averaging 28 points.
Well, Kawhi Leonard deserved that MVP.
I was like, come on, but don't say he was LeBron.
Iggy might not. You got a case with Iggy, but Kawhi deserved that MVP.
Iggy Azalea, he wasn't really checking LeBron like that, bro. Yeah, I don't believe he deserved MVP.
I don't think he deserved MVP.
You go ahead, Darius.
Y'all talking about the overrated player? I think y'all was talking about Joe Johnson.
Yes.
Well, I was saying, to me, I would throw Carmelo Anthony in there.
Yep.
Boom.
And one thing, because I say that is because I got to see him play too at Oak Hill, and him and LeBron came to Youngstown and played down here at the Beagley Center in this little All-Star game. And Carmelo was playing like how LeBron is playing now, how he will refer to his teammates, because for a minute LeBron couldn't beat Melo in high school and stuff like that. And it's crazy how how Melo is kind of turning into, like, I hate to say it, the new Kobe of being an asshole and not want to play with as a team. He's crying over Phil Jackson. How you going to complain over Mr. 12 rings? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know, man, the New York Knicks thing doesn't start with Phil Jackson. I hate to compare things, but you know, it's kind of like Obama coming into office and everybody's mad about that.
That's what I said last show.
But Bush was the one that put it there. Right. When they hired Isaiah Thomas, who didn't have any experience, none whatsoever, in running the front office, and Isaiah Thomas is signing all these cats.
At least they did better.
I mean, they did straight for a minute, but then they plummeted. But I'm not talking about the winning part. I'm talking about the salary cap part. What Phil Jackson has to do is go in there and basically strip them down to the essence just to start being able to rebuild the team.
It's like a rusty car.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, bro, you know, to not have the ability to play without the ball really ruins a team, bro.
You know even when they passing the ball, it's like a black hole.
The triangle has to do everything with, you know, one person playing with the ball, and they still.
That's the problem I have. Everybody talking about the triangle. The triangle got 11 rings.
I want before you touch on that.
Like, how you gonna talk shit about the triangle?
The triangle worked, right?
With everybody else,
with great players, right? So it worked with. So just also one, it was like you said, it was Phil Jackson. Yeah, Phil Jackson's sister that came up with that, and also too, the triangle gonna look beautiful when you got Kobe, Jordan, and Shaq running it. Now you know that it wasn't your system, because if your system was so great, anybody can use it. Right?
I mean, this is where I'm not gonna knock the system. If you got an asshole like Carmelo, I mean, it don't matter what system you're gonna throw in there because he's just gonna screw it up.
Golden State does run certain sets that uses the triangle as well. You just can't notice it as much because they run other offenses. And I will say that is the one downfall of the New York Knicks with Phil Jackson. As long as Phil Jackson's in there, Phil Jackson's going to push the triangle and nothing else. And I feel like you have to mix it in because
I agree with that. But my point is with the Knicks, like what set you going to run that's going to just miraculously?
You got to have smart players to run triangle because triangle offense ain't nothing but a read option in basketball. You got to have smart players, but these are people Phil Jackson is picking, right? So this lets you know this is where Larry Brown comes in. Larry Brown, how Iverson won.
Oh, you talking about players that they have?
Yeah.
Who did he pick?
Oh, you mean the fourth pick?
You're
like, come on.
Well,
now.
that's yet to be determined. That's yet to be determined. We're talking about last season. He didn't pick not one of those players.
But I'm saying he gave Carmelo that money.
To me, I think Carmelo should just kind of wait. Not to me personally, not wait it out and see what he's gonna do. Just give it time because to me, even though you're right saying that Phil had Michael Jordan and all of them, but you got to remember, Michael Jordan didn't start winning until Phil got there, and he had to believe in the triangle to get him.
It still took him a couple seasons
because Jordan
to get
was still ball hog Jordan at the time, and Melo is the same way, ball hog Melo's, and he's to me, Phil is the Zen master. He's not going to sit there and tell you you're the best player in the league, or yes, you can win rings in this. It's more of a mental thing to where he looks you down to stare at you to say, I know you got this. And to me, he believe in Melo, but he's not going to come out there because you 11-time ring champion to a person who didn't come out the first round at all.
Yeah, I think he needs to go back to the basics. I think this offseason.
Although at the end of the season, he gonna say to end the season. He told Derek Fisher do away with the triangle offense. It's too late now. You running the ground. But my thing is this is where coaching comes in. Now you know this is mediocre players. What can you do now? You've been had the greatest talent in the world and coach. That's why I like Larry Brown better than Phil Jackson because he took a Piston with no star player. He had Iverson, who was hard to reach, and still got him to perform at a certain level. He can take any team and make it work, bro. With this, Phil Jackson had the red carpet treatment, had the best players. Now when you got a mediocre situation,
when Phil Jackson got the Bulls, though, for what it's worth, they weren't the best team, bro. Like That's he true. Developed them into the best team. They had the best team in the league. But the rest of them cats did have to develop, bro. Horace Grant with no Phil Jackson would not have got a contract with Orlando. Scottie Pippen wouldn't have been. He
stole players from different teams.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen, arguably, when Michael Jordan retired, was one of the top players in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He still got the All-Star votes. He still started. BJ Armstrong without no Phil Jackson wouldn't have been anything. John Paxson, the same thing. Steve Kerr, the same thing. Tony Kukoc, the same thing. Bill Cartwright, John Sally, James Edwards. I can list them.
They had the Chiefs one season.
John Sally and James Edwards?
They had James Edwards. John Sally went from Chicago to L.A. to play with Phil Jackson. He was still around. Yeah. But these players, they aren't able to develop without Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson did inherit a good Lakers team, but the Lakers was not winning. The Lakers still had Eddie Jones. They still had Nick Van Exel.
He got them over the hump.
Yeah, well, they didn't win with Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. They had to trade them boys up out of there. They got, L. Odom and the rest of them.
Well, I agree with him.
Before that, they had Glenn Rice, and then they had, what was my man that played for Minnesota? He came in. J.R. Ryder got one ring with him. But he developed some, you can have a great team. It's people that have great teams and they don't get over the hump.
I will say this, Phil is more of a manager to me than coach. I do agree. I think Larry Brown's a better coach.
I think you have to be a mentor. Like when you look at Steve Kerr, I think the one thing that Steve Kerr did that Mark Jackson didn't say, and when I look back at what, Guru said, I think, Mark Jackson was too hard on him. I think Steve Kerr was able to coach, mentor, and encourage. Yeah. And I think, what Phil Jackson does, he does a little bit of a reverse of that. He beats you down, then he builds you up.
I agree.
He throws a sneak diss out there like one of our star players is not cutting it. And then next thing you know, he takes you under his arm and he builds you up. And the next thing you know, you balling.
All right, we gotta keep it moving. Thanks, Darius, for calling in.
Take care, man.
All right. Yeah, y'all too.
Yep.
Darius, when you tie your shoes, make sure they're tied.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep that a note.
Let's get through this list. DeAndre Jordan leaves the LA Clippers to sign a 4-year, $80 million deal with the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers are gonna miss him more than he's gonna miss the Clippers.
Yeah.
I think Dallas is.
He takes over for Tyson Chandler, bro. Like, he's basically a more athletic, younger Tyson Chandler. So all the oops and stuff, like, that's what Tyson Chandler was.
And he's a little bit better offensively. So I'm
a pinch.
But who's their point guard?
Who's their point guard going to be? Who knows, bro?
Exactly. That doesn't work without a point guard.
Jason Kidd is not walking through that door.
I don't know. We'll find out.
So Chris Paul, DeAndre gonna miss Chris Paul too, because you find. But they told this guy.
Well, Chris Paul ain't the only person that can throw alley-oops. I'm not about to.
But my thing is, who got him that point? Who got him to that where he is?
Once
now?
again, you need a decent point guard.
The rumor is that Chris Paul and him, like,
we're beefing. Yeah.
I mean, having Chris Paul didn't get you nowhere. So I mean,
but this guy wants to be more. He's somebody. He wants to be the face. They told him he can be the face of the franchise and that he can be offensively talented.
Well,
he can't.
All that.
Dirk laughed.
That's what they told us when Mark.
No, I'm saying I'm not gonna say I want him as the face of the franchise. But once again, I think the Clippers are gonna. The Clippers have went down. Dallas has went up.
What about this next one though?
Rajon Rondo signs a 1 year, $9.5 million deal with the Sacramento Kings.
They said they want to make a West Coast Kentucky.
Okay,
bro. Cousins and Rajon Rondo.
We'll see.
Scrap. You heard it first.
We'll see if that can work. I'm not.
Rondo going to they got that Kentucky brotherhood. They might not scrap.
It's gonna be Tyrone versus Brody, bro.
Rondo has to prove a lot to me. His temperament sucked last year.
He's a crybaby, and then Cousins is a hothead.
Cousins is mature. Like, dude, like, y'all gonna quit. Look, we're gonna have to get past this.
Well, also, too, here's another thing I was also read and heard about, too. They said he didn't like because Chris Paul would kind of cut into him like, yo, bro, you need to just work on your free throws. You know, Chris Paul, as a leader,
that's real.
But DeAndre didn't like that. He wanted to be baby. But also, too, you going to Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle is worse than Chris Paul. So you gonna talk about? Oh, I don't like the way he talked to me. You gonna run over somebody who's gonna be even more?
We'll see.
That's gonna Carlisle smacks him with his ring.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Kiss the ring.
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I guess mentally it's easier to take it from the coach than another player.
I want to say too, this offseason, people have been getting overpaid, bro.
Yeah,
so Brandon Knight, $70 million.
Well, we'll get to that. LA Lakers. I thought this was so hilarious when this happened. Screw up their meeting with LaMarcus Aldridge. According to the Los Angeles Times, LaMarcus Aldridge wasn't pleased with the basketball part of the Lakers presentation. He had already been impressed with the Houston Rockets presentation of analytics and on-court projections and found himself underwhelmed by the Lakers' 2-hour presentation. Sources said that the Lakers focused too much of their presentation on the off-court activities and not enough on basketball. It was also stated that him and Kobe didn't quite gel during the meeting, surprise, surprise, and that he didn't get the answers he was looking for from Kobe. It is said that Kobe spoke for about 3 minutes out of 2 hours and said that he envisioned working with him in the same way he worked with Paul Gasol. So basically, he was just going to beat him every day.
First and foremost, the fact that he snitched on Paul Gasol and ruined his relationship with his lady.
And Shaq.
Yeah, and Shaq. You know, on top of that, I could just see the pitch. They were like, do you like Dentine Ice? And they probably had his picture holding up Dentine Ice like, this could be you. You could have commercials like this. Yeah. Do you like movies? You seen Shaq Fu? We can do that for you.
No, where I was turning, they actually gave them, requested for a second meeting, and then they gave LaMarcus Aldridge came back and they had.
Well, the reason they gave him that second meeting is because they felt bad about all the bad press that they were getting because of the sources. So they, out of niceness, gave him. But that second meeting wasn't going to go in.
They said that most of the part, what they were mainly talking about was, we can get so much exposure to market and brand. And he's like, okay, that's cool, but what about basketball?
Yeah.
And they was like,
and you know, that's probably what they've been doing with every player.
The problem with the Lakers, and I mean, you go on any website talking about the Lakers and you'll see it in their fan base. Problem with the Lakers is, one, they talk too much about history, which y'all doing right now. Then two, they talk about everything. Well, you know, LA look nice. Well, so does mine. First of all,
you don't have to be a movie star to live in LA.
That's one. Two, you can get marketing anywhere. Like, as much social media and everything that's now, you can be like LeBron James is not struggling in Cleveland at all.
Nah.
As far as marketing.
A lot of activity happens overseas.
I mean, what I'm just saying, though, this is a different world. This ain't the 60s where you got to be in those markets to get that publicity. Yeah. So, you know, the Lakers' whole approach is you listen to Laker fans, we got 15 championships. But, like, dude, you ain't won a championship in 5 years.
That's what the Kobe fans be. I got 5 rings. Like, okay, when the last one you won? Time you won?
Like 5 years ago.
The last time you made the playoffs? 3 years ago.
Like, dude, I love that meme where it was like all Lakers games are going to be held on the History Channel because that's all they talk about is their history.
ESPN.
Look, Wilt Chamberlain ain't walking through them doors. Magic Johnson, well, he might still be walking through the doors, but it's in the seat.
James Worthy.
Yeah, them dudes ain't playing for y'all. Like, y'all keep, and then half of those championships won in Minneapolis. So, so my whole point is like, y'all need to start talking about the present and the future. Y'all act like people supposed to
until Kobe leave, bro.
They act like because the Lakers had 15 championships in the past that somehow makes you want to play for them.
Nah, I think Mitch
because Boston had 16. Like you don't see nobody flying to Boston, do you?
They weren't having a problem when Jerry West was there, bro.
Well, Jerry West was smooth.
Jerry West was smooth, and Jerry West being a player, he understood what a player
was
needed.
A player.
Yeah,
but
I don't remember
Jerry
him.
West.
I don't remember him dribbling the ball. I'll just tell you that, bro.
I'm saying Jerry West the logo of the NBA too, so he feels smooth. Like, hey, you want to?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not saying
I'm the
he
logo,
isn't.
bro. You know what I'm saying.
I would much rather have Jerry West over Mitch, but I don't want to shit on Mitch Kupchak. I think honestly the biggest problem with the Lakers is the fact that nobody wants to play with Kobe. That's just the honest to God truth. Mitch Kupchak built championship teams, so it's not like he's shitty now.
No, I think Jerry, when the owner Bus was there, he kind of kept things under control.
Yeah.
He was more hands-on, you know what I'm saying? Now they actually really have the gym. Jerry Buss had come in meetings like, yo, I want you here. This is the dollar I'm working with. We can put things together. Let's make this work.
It's apples and oranges to a certain extent, but it's just the same thing with the Yankees. Like when Steinbrenner died and now the kids is running it. With the Lakers, now the kids are running it, and they're arguing. Like the daughters arguing with the sons, you know what I'm saying? Like she had a chance to get Phil Jackson to come back. They like, we ain't about to have the
last two championships they won. Jerry Buss was in the mix, but he was dealing with a lot of health issues too, so he wasn't as involved. So I'm not gonna shit on Mitch Kupchak. I just think I just think right now people are just kind of like, why am I playing with Kobe? Like you see how he did Shaq. I'm not Shaq. He treated Shaq like that, so therefore he's gonna treat me like that. I mean, you can go Paul Gasol. I mean, and you see the videos
turn Lamar Odom into a crackhead.
You know what I'm saying? So you see how he treats his team.
He's like, I'm on my brother's keeper. Kobe's like, yeah.
I mean, when you can't get,
he had him on the rooftop in the Staples Center.
Here's the thing.
My God.
You got
a 50-win team down the drain and crumbles.
Wow. Here's the thing, though. When you got. I mean, because at the time, the Lakers were trying to get LaMarcus Aldridge. Like, when you got Robin Lopez saying, I'll go sign with the Knicks. When you got Greg Monroe like, I'll go to the Bucks. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Greg Monroe going to the Bucks was crazy, dude.
I mean, I actually kind of like that team, though. I mean, I liked them last year, too. But since we're on the Lakers, though, Lou Williams and Brandon Bass joined the Lakers. Lou Williams signed a 3-year, $21 million deal, while the details of Brandon Bass' deal has not been worked out. Paul Pierce signs a 3-year, $10.5 million contract with the LA Lakers.
Does he have 3 years left in him, though?
No. So that was a bad.
Here's another thing. Greg Popovich met with LaMarcus Aldridge in LA, so they went to your city and took him from you.
That's cold. Clippers are also interested in trading Jamal Crawford to Cleveland for Brendan Haywood because they need a center bad.
Brendan Haywood, bro, does not play.
I know, but they just so desperate for a center. Like I'm telling you right now, the Clippers without. They're not going nowhere next year. I don't see them going anywhere.
Yeah, but here's somebody I feel sorry for. Damian Lillard. He lost his whole starting lineup. Wesley Matthews went to Dallas. Marcus Aldridge went to Spurs.
Yep.
Robert Lopez went to the Knicks. And Batum went to the Hornets.
They're gonna be terrible, bro. I don't see them making the playoffs.
No. There's a lot of teams that were in the playoffs.
Because now they got to pick up the C and D list players. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They whole NBDL squad just had a graduation to go to Portland.
I saw this too. They said they were saying when LeBron signed back, if this is his possible contracts. If he was to sign this year, 4 years, $93 million. If he wait to 2016, he can get 4 years, $129 million. If he waits to 2017, he can sign a 5-year deal, $203 million.
I think what LeBron's going to keep doing with that though is keep getting like a 2-year contract, opt out
after
the first year.
Yeah,
because the one thing about the 2017 season is they may go on strike, so there's a chance that it probably be smarter for him to go ahead and sign a big contract next season. Just in case they go on strike,
because then he's gonna get paid.
Because they might try to balance out that salary cap.
Yeah, but that's crazy. And the ESPN said if they didn't have a salary cap, because Jordan made $30 million, that was 30% of the Bulls' revenue. So if you go on that Jordan, he would make $60 million a year.
But that was like his last few years, though. He didn't make that much.
Who?
Jordan.
I'm talking about that was his last year. I'm saying they say LeBron would make $60 million without NBA salary cap.
Tyson Chandler leaves the Dallas Mavericks and signs a 4-year, $52 million deal with the Phoenix Suns. Monte Ellis leaves the Dallas Mavericks and signed a 4-year, $44 million contract with the Indiana Pacers. Yeah,
that was straight.
But they don't got no big man.
Not David West chilling. Bro, David West,
he took a $12 million pay cut to go sign
$1.5
You know why? Because here's why, and then somebody made a good point last time. I was listening to ESPN radio. They were saying basically he's he's done an excellent job handling his finances, and they all making millions, so he's not hurting for money, and he wants to win at this stage of his career. So good move for him. I ain't mad.
I didn't know how old he was, bro. Like he's up there. David West is up there.
So the Cavs was trying to give him like $10 million.
But they probably would have had to utilize him so much. The fact that the Spurs rest you, they have a
no knock on the Cavs, but
staff.
Spurs, Cavs. I mean, shit.
I don't know. That's a toss up. You can win on either side of that coin.
You could.
No, I was just saying. That's why
I feel like he would win with money, but he might not win with the whole David Blatt, LeBron.
If I could put
my thing, at least if he signed with Cavs, he'd have been guaranteed to be in the finals.
I think he's guaranteed
Spurs
to
right
be
now.
in the
Yeah, I
finals
think
with
he's.
the Spurs,
Yeah, I think yeah.
You know, the only bad thing about when you win a championship and your last name's not Jordan is they get film on you and they get to watch you. I don't think Golden State is as successful next season. I don't
think so. No, I agree.
I think they still win 50-55 games, but I don't think
they're going to the finals.
There's a blueprint on them.
Not only that though.
Spurs are the team to beat.
They're gonna play a full. Everybody talking about the East being weak, but when every team they played had an injury. So now you playing fully healthy OKC, revamped.
I'm not worried about OK. Everybody, don't
disrespect them like that.
Time out. No. I'm not disrespecting them, but dude, they ain't got no
bench. Meet me in the parking lot
afterwards. I will. Like everybody keeps saying, like no, they not go. Until they get a bench, they not doing shit.
Bro, they went to the finals without a bench. They went far
that one year.
No, because both of them been hurt. 1 year KD hurt. 1 year Westbrook hurt.
No, I'm just saying that 1 year they're not going back. Bro. Listen, until they get a bench,
Caesar
they went that 1 year.
Caesar almost took a swing.
They still got
Memphis.
Memphis
still there.
Memphis still gives the Spurs a problem. That's the only team that still match up well with the Spurs too.
They match up well, but they never really get over the hump.
It's slow versus slow.
Yeah,
with them,
it's just like
but they never get over the hump. So until they do, I'm not worried about them.
But they still giving problems, bro.
Giving problems and winning is two different things. Let me see who else. The Detroit Pistons trade their 2020 second round draft pick to the Phoenix Suns for Marcus Morris, Reggie Bullock, and Danny Granger.
And
who am I missing?
They signed Reggie Jackson to a 5-year, $80 million extension. Y'all don't believe in Reggie, bro. I believe in Reggie.
He's good, but he's not $80 million. Bro, Westbrook is playing on an $80 million contract, bro. Stephen Curry is playing on a $60-70 million. You can't tell me that this Reggie Jackson...
They're going to get their money, though.
No, I'm saying, but no, listen to this. In retrospect, if this Reggie Jackson...
Triple-double Reggie Jackson.
Okay. Is this Reggie Jackson the same rate, is worth the same amount as Westbrook is 2 years ago?
No.
Thank you.
Look,
that's an easy no right there. I ain't even think about it.
Exactly, it's not.
Reggie Jackson, bro.
No.
He's gonna play for a whole season. He's more athletic than shoots a lot.
But is he better than Brandon Jennings?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow. Thanks a lot, engineer.
No. I can't believe that you
Thank you, Eric.
This is right there.
Yes, he is better, bro.
He is better. So this is
at least he can split the defense, bro. He can orchestrate the offense better than Brandon Jennings does.
And prime example,
can we agree with that? He can orchestrate
I don't know about
the offense.
No,
I don't know about
they
that.
play the same thing. It's just that Reggie Jackson doesn't have as many turnovers. That's the only difference between them two.
That's great. That means he orchestrates the offense. Bro.
No, that just means he makes.
He's not gonna look for the shot first. He's gonna look for his team first.
You can argue that the Pistons maybe might have squeaked their way into the 8th seed last year had Brandon Jennings not get hurt.
Bro, I just don't understand you guys, bro.
I don't understand you. Gordon Dragic got $90 million. How can, as Pat Riley, you don't want to give Dwayne Wade $60 million, but you give Gordon Dragic $90 million? Everybody in this almost, if you're not top 5 player, bro, almost everybody got overpaid this year, bro.
I agree.
Greg Monroe, what's my homeboy right here? Reggie Jackson, Gordon Dragic, Brandon Knight, just tossing money around.
I agree.
Like, I'm looking at, I guess the age of the new 30.
Aaron Aflalo. Look at this. The New York Knicks signed Aaron Aflalo to a 2-year, $16 million contract.
Aaron Aflalo isn't worth that, bro.
He's not worth $8 million a year.
By the time he retires, he's going to play for 15
and Robin Lopez got a 4-year, $54 million contract.
Dude, I don't get why these twins are getting this money, bro. Unless I could sign the brother with them and they split that
Draymond
contract.
Green got $80 million. Tristan Thompson won. Here's my thing. As a Cavaliers fan, bro, I like Tristan Thompson a lot. But you can't demand $80 million if you don't have an offensive post move,
and he
bro.
ain't nothing but
Tristan
taller
Thompson.
Ben Wallace. That's
what I'm saying. You can't. I'm saying you asking for $80 million, bro. You holding on for $5 more
He's
mil.
not asking for it. LeBron's asking it for him.
No. He said get the deal done, but Tristan Thompson, they offered him $80 million. He talking about he want Draymond Green deal, which is $85.
Yeah.
You telling me as a guy who only buckets come from a dunk and a putback, you want $85 million?
At least Draymond can step out and shoot that three, and Draymond can check the power forward down to the shooting
come
guard
on, bro.
if
Like, you better sign this $80 million.
I mean, I don't sign Tristan
blame
Thompson
your boy,
$80
though.
million.
Blame your boy.
Yeah,
Because that's
LeBron
LeBron empowered that.
No, he said get the deal done. No, LeBron said get Tristan deal done. Tristan used LeBron backing him as leverage to ask for more money.
That's my point. LeBron said, yo, like, if LeBron didn't give him any impression that he wasn't behind that, he would not be doing that.
Jetson, our problems are almost over.
Yeah, well, that's not what the Cleveland Cavaliers are.
Draymond Green, 85 is pushing it.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
But I'm thinking he's a 55, 60 mil guy.
Tristan Thompson is only doing that because your boy empowered him to do that.
And because Draymond Green got the same thing. Draymond Green's a $60 million a year.
Hey. I will say that with DeAndre Jordan, Tristan Thompson,
and DeAndre got $90 million.
And there's a couple other people. I feel like offense should dictate the how much you get paid as well. Like, I understand defense is important and rebounding is important as well. But when you put these cats on the free throw line, bro, and they basically lose points, dog, it's like 3 and 4 point swings because you don't hit your free throws and then the fast break happen afterwards. These cats should be getting like 50 to 65 million.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Bro. And that's what Chris Paul was on his head. But you get $90 million, bro. Another guy with no offensive game.
But going to that point, the Clippers stock went down, Dallas went up. Like, I mean, I don't know what point guard they're going to get, but I mean, I like the rest of the team so far. So, I mean, that's the only thing they
don't have no point guard.
They don't have a point guard at all because they traded Larkins, right?
They traded Larkins, and
Wes Matthews can push though, can he?
No, he's a 2 guard, bro.
I'm saying he can. I know he's a 2 guard. I'm just saying
he can't.
Nah, he can't. He can't push it, dog.
And he's coming off an Achilles injury.
That's true. So, look, all I know is I'm interested to see how these teams fare out this next season.
If I want everybody to be healthy, so it can be a good NBA season.
You know that's not gonna happen.
Taking shots at Kobe.
Kobe's definitely playing like 40.
Hopefully, this is last year. Honestly, I'm tired of. Honestly, can I be the one and only person to say I'm waiting for him to leave?
I am too, bro.
I'm kind of ready for him to go.
I feel like he's wore out his welcome, man.
Yeah, I just like that. Like, you're gonna be a dick on the way out. That's what I feel like he's being right now. I feel like he's being an asshole.
And he took Kobe taking 37% of the Lakers salary cap. Yeah. How in your last 2 seasons you making money, bro?
As old as you are, as injured as you are.
You know that you can't do as much as you used to. You're gonna need to help the Lakers out, and you took all that.
Because he always could have restructured his contract so it could have been more money.
Yeah,
but I mean, he just wants to go out like that, bro. Look, he's way more controversial than the past greats. Way more controversial.
Because at least they had some sense of reality. I don't know. It just seems like Kobe's still like in his mind trying to prove.
He's spoiled though, bro. He's spoiled.
Well, LA made him that brat that he is. So I mean, they're getting kind of what they deserve in that. But I don't know.
That's what it is. My thing is he won early in his career. Now he's losing. Everybody else lost early, then they win.
But you know what's funny? Because you look at his counterparts. You look at a Dirk Nowitzki. You look at a Tim Duncan, guys that won a championship or more. And you see how they go about extending their careers, and you see how they go about building their teams. They take pay cuts. They take lesser roles.
Oh, look at Bron. Bron never been the highest paid player in the league.
Dwayne Wade either. I mean,
D-Wade has always been the second or third highest paid person on his team.
I'm just saying, you look at his counterparts, so it's not like everybody just picking on Kobe. You see what everybody else is doing.
And D-Wade did it young. And
that's what I was going to say.
He's got 3 rings to speak for.
I mean, that's what caused the issues they had with this contract this year. But you look at all his counterparts and you see how they go about building his teams. Like, there is nothing to justify what Kobe is doing. Like, okay, he got 5 championships, not this year. You know what I'm saying? Not last year.
And
not the year before.
And my thing is just like, since LeBron been in the league, he only got 2. They both went to the same amount of finals. Well, they went to 4, right?
Yeah. Tim Duncan, I would say throughout his whole career, has been a consistent contender. Like, Kobe, more too, but like it's been years where, like, you know, especially after 2003, 2004 season.
It wasn't a year like Tim Duncan didn't make the playoffs or didn't.
That's my point.
So, like,
right. You know what I'm saying?
Playoffs.
Like, Kobe's had some lows.
He's always been in the thick of things. But again, the front office is always working and hustling for them, bro.
But that's, and I always tell people, bro, sometimes.
But that's why it doesn't matter about location.
It's the team you play for. If LeBron played for the Lakers, bro, he would have 5 rings, probably even more, because he ain't a ball hog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead, we gotta get to NightWing, don't we?
Yeah. He's calling on right now. I want to do this new segment called Rock Baller Barry. Everybody knows NightWing, and he does thorough reviews of the shoes, and I thought it'd be cool if we collaborated on something. So. You guys know that game people play, like they'll pick like 3 celebrities, and you had one you sleep with, one you date, one you marry.
Oh yeah,
so it's gonna be like some of this.
I play it all the time.
So
I would
in
marry
real life,
Betty White.
So anyway, I thought it'd be cool if we did like a segment where me and him kind of talked about it. Like he'll pick one shoe that he liked just based on looks, so that'd be the one you would rock, and then Ball would be the performance shoe. And then Barry would be like the trash shoe of the month. We're going to do this every month. So I guess we're going to do the releases for the month of June, since it's July now. So while he's getting him on the phone, let me get to this.
The Cavaliers got Mo Williams, too.
Yeah, they got Mo
Williams. You see what Milwaukee's trying to do, too?
Move.
Yeah, well, they've developed now. Seriously, a team that could be great in the next couple years.
And now they're going to move.
Now they want to move, bro.
No, it's not their fault. Like, the NBA's kind of forcing their hand on that. But,
and Kevin Garnett came back.
Yeah. This week in Stupid, real quick. Family abducted in bizarre sneaker store robbery. According to Soul Collectors Brendan Dunn, a family in Indiana was captured at gunpoint and held hostage during the robbery of the mom-and-pop sneaker store, AJ's Locker Room. The mother of the family arrived at her home with her husband and daughter around 6:30 p.m. June 3rd. Waiting for her was a man with a gun who rounded up the whole family, binding them with duct tape, placing hoods over their heads, and placing their cell phones in the sink full of water to make sure nobody could call for help. The family was split up. The mother and son were taken to the family business and were ordered to unload merchandise. Alarms were set off at 2 separate times during the robbery, with the second one seeming to scare the robbers off. The father and daughter were let go, and no one suffered any injuries except for the father, who was said to have been pistol whipped and pushed from the car by the robbers.
Good Lord.
Police are looking into surveillance footage from the store and nearby businesses for help solving this crime. It's crazy. Indiana, get it together.
I got a couple more plugs in sports. Cavaliers are showing interest in Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, we talked about that. They don't talk about doing that trade with for Brandon Haywood.
I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was Joe Johnson. No, we said that about Joe Johnson.
No, I mentioned Brandon Haywood and Jamal Crawford.
That's what I was talking before the show with Joe Johnson going there. But if they get Joe Johnson and Jamal Crawford,
I don't know if they're gonna be able to make that happen. But
no, Jamal Crawford gives you points, bro, off the bench. LeBron can actually rest and they can still hold.
And
the
Jamal
lead.
Crawford has the ability to play point guard.
There you go.
Shout out to when U of M was still under Nike and Jamal Crawford was there.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. First year, I'm going to the game with my Hirachis on or whatever. I can't wait to go.
I got my Hirachis in there. They need to be repaired. Got a little stitching coming loose.
But we got NightWing. NightWing of WearTesters.com. Check them out. NightWing, what's up, man?
How's it going, guys?
All right.
Very good.
What's going on?
So I told everybody about the segment, Rock Baller Barry. Wanted to collab with you. You guys do like the most thorough reviews of shoes out of anybody on YouTube. So what was your picks for the month of June?
So June's,
like, what shoe would you rock?
Fall.
What shoe would you rock?
The ones that I would rock would be the MVP Curry ones.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, from the base, doesn't hurt.
So which one would you ball in?
I'd ball in the KD8s.
Okay.
Oh, really? They that comfortable?
Okay.
Yeah. I like the KD8s. They're not as great as I think they should have been, but they were good for what they were.
Wow. All right, so which ones would you bury in out of any shoe?
This is actually a tie between the Yeezy Boost 350 and those backboard Air Jordan 1s.
What?
Shattered backboards?
Whoa.
He said shattered backboard.
We have an upset. What's going on here?
I personally don't like that colorway. I think the story is pretty weak. I think they were reaching. I think the quality in the shoe is nice.
Right.
I've seen the shoe in person. I've held them. I smelled them. They're great feeling sneakers. I just don't like the colorway.
Wow.
I actually think the story was a great story, because that's like the first shoe in a long time where it actually was something behind it.
But you know what? Now that he mentions it, it does kind of like now that he's mentioned it, it does feel like they were reaching with that. Like they were just trying to come up with a color.
Nobody knew about that unless you were like a true Jordan fan. None of these kids
Wouldn't that be dope to kind of bring some overlooked history of Jordan with all his accomplishments, bring it to light?
That's basically how I feel. Well, you know, actually breaking a backboard, because nobody really knew Michael Jordan for breaking backboards.
Yeah, and he didn't do it since then, I don't believe. But they're also promoting something that was a huge, I guess, advertising thing that they used back when we were kids with the whole Looney Tunes squad.
Right.
And all these dudes are sitting here, like all the new generation, they're sitting here like bashing it, being like, oh, this is weak and this is corny and all this shit. And I'm just like, dude, this is what they used back in my day to promote the brand. They didn't do it with dumb storytelling. They did it with cool collabs.
Right.
And, quote unquote, celebrity spots like Spike and then Bugs. You know what I mean?
Right. So why the Boost 350?
I just think they look like a bum shoe. I don't know why. They just look like something somebody that was homeless would make on the street and put it on their feet.
They kind of do. I mean, they do like a poor man's Roshi. But
I do feel like $200 was a lot. It probably could have been $195.
It look clean. Like if you're looking at it from the side, but every time I see it with that thing up the middle with the seam,
yeah.
I don't know. It just reminds me like somebody off the street, like on Skid Row, went and found a couple of trash bags.
Like how you used to
be specifically Skid Row,
how you can flip galoshes inside out that you use to shovel the snow and stuff. Yeah, you see the leather seam.
Yeah, it's just like a weird look. You know what I mean? So, and maybe that's high fashion now. I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, those are the ones that I would personally, toss out the window.
So
I guess.
Do you like the Yeezy 750?
No, I can't do that. Them shits were some Uggs with the strap.
Yeah. Guru got.
So,
you
just made
Guru just quit
you
the
made
show.
some 12-year-old that has a bot cry.
I'm sure that I'm sure they're comfortable because I love the Boost technology.
Right.
But I'd much rather wear the Ultra Boost over any Yeezy Boost.
All right. How do you feel about the upcoming 950 that's coming up?
Oh my god!
Is that the duck boot?
That's the boot.
That's the boot. Man.
Like, what am I supposed to do with that? See, these are not sneakerhead kicks.
I'm pretty sure they're proficient.
Kicks.
You said what now, NightWing?
I don't think that these are sneakerhead shoes. You know what I mean? Like Kanye's out there doing his high fashion thing.
Yeah.
And all of these people that are into sneakers or whatever think that anything he touches is gold. I'd like to see some sneakerhead rock those things.
That's one thing I want to see. I want to see, are these shoes going to sell out? Are these websites going to crash for that? And if they do,
for the boots,
it is.
That's all hype. If they do, it's all hype. That's all hype.
I'm waiting for that one awkward.
You know they
are.
Bro. I already can tell you they are.
That is unreal, man.
He can come on any shoe right now. It's gonna sell out.
He could, bro. Like the 350.
Yeah, there are some much nicer, high quality fashion options, in my opinion, out there than that stuff. Like there's this brand called like Filling Pieces, and they're super clean.
I definitely know about Filling Pieces.
They're handmade in Portugal. Those are really, really nice shoes. They sell them at $4 million filling.
They're super clean, and materials on them are top notch. They run about the same price as those Easy 350s, and some of them are a little bit more expensive. Yeah, like there's just some really dope stuff out there that doesn't have his name attached to it that is overlooked.
Right, I agree with that.
Actually, look good.
Was that you?
What I mean?
Was that you? There was a video of somebody destroying some Yeezys. Was that you?
No, I'm not stupid. I would have flipped them. You know what I mean? I would have came up on some cash.
Well, he had a mask on, so I wasn't sure.
No. If I make a video, I don't put on a mask. That's some pussy shit.
Oh, man. So, yeah, definitely. We're going to make this a once-a-month thing?
For sure. I'm down.
That's what's up. Man, quick question. I know you saw some the leaked pictures would assume to be the LeBron 13s he was wearing at Skills Academy.
Oh, God. Yeah.
What do you... Like... I was like,
those
man...
Those are the Air Alonso retros right there, man.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, man...
I'm horrible.
I want this to be the year where I don't wear a LeBron shoe, because I'm a LeBron fan. But I think from looking at the shoe, from the aesthetic standpoints, I think this might be one of the most flexible runs as far as upper, because a lot of LeBrons are stiff upper signature models, like the Soldiers and things. They kind of move. But as far as the signatures, those uppers have been pretty stiff. Looking at how he was playing in the shoe, I think that's probably the first signature LeBron like I probably enjoy hooping in, because I hoop in the soldiers and things like that, but that's the only thing I kind of take out from it. And then I was reading that has a 1-to-1 ankle fit. So I guess however your foot sits in the shoe and you tie it, that's kind of how the ankle is going to lock you in. So I'm interested to see it. It's just from me rocking it on some everyday stuff, I'm looking disappointed. But from a basketball standpoint, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think design-wise, they just look funky. I think that specific colorways will sell the shoe. A good colorway will make any ugly shoe look good. Black out those Yeezys, and they look all right. You know what I mean? So,
I felt like that with LeBron. Period. I think the designs have kind of went down.
I like the 11 and 12. Yeah, the 12 are nice.
The comfort was amazing. That was probably like one of the better basketball shoes I had put on in a long time.
The 12s, as far as look, are dope. Like I
try to tell you guys, like they now Nike basketball, like we got sportswear department from you. We got retro Jordans. Yeah. When we do this Nike basketball, we're intentions is to see how comfortable we making these shoes for this guy. They're not concerned about how we're gonna look when we're in the walk in the mall. They want to know how's the shoe gonna fit when LeBron's running up and down the court. And, there's a pivot.
Well, they got to care about aesthetics too, though. Otherwise, you just
that's what they use to. I'm saying that, but they're not really. They probably 10-15% thinking about the style.
Well, that's kind of the selling point.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I know that LeBron wants his shoe to be worn on and off court.
Right.
But that's also the latest and greatest in Nike's tech. So they have to incorporate these things, like those ankle posit panels are going to be pretty crazy. Like we haven't had. I think it's called like articulated posit or something like that, but like basically like strategically placed posit panels. Never been done before, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then the upper is supposed to be like a stretchy material with a reinforcement overlay. So I don't even know what that's going to feel like. It just sounds like spandex with like plastic on top. You know what I mean? So it should be comfortable.
Because my left foot's wide, so certain times when I either like really loosen my LeBron, so when I walk, it doesn't hurt. So I'm looking forward to them. From a basketball standpoint, I'm like, okay.
Nike still cares about looks because otherwise Jordans wouldn't sell. Like, cause those are not as comfortable as other shoes. Like LeBron's are way more comfortable than Jordans, but Jordans.
I just personally think from a design standpoint that Kobe has been destroying LeBron. That's just
from a design standpoint.
I don't know about. I like the highs, bro. No, you know what I'm saying? That's I think so, bro. I think most of the
Kobe 10s did not look better than Kobe.
I agree.
I think most of the LeBrons have been comfortable from a wear point over the Kobe's. Now I will give them that.
Right.
But from looks. Like, bro, you won't.
To be honest with you, if you're gonna say anybody, I can understand if you said KD. You know what I'm saying?
No, KD's last couple pairs have been ugly as well, bro.
No,
the sevens were nice.
Sevens were nice.
Sevens are nice.
Sevens was alright. Sixes was alright. You know what I'm saying?
All of them to me, you have to warm up to.
That's how I feel. And I do have a pair of KD sixes and sevens. But that's because I'm a KD fan.
The Sixers are terrible.
Under contract, I had to get a pair under contract.
The Sixers had the sideways tongue like the soccer shoes, and they were like plastic. Them were terrible to hoop in.
I warmed up to them, but I can't warm up to any LeBrons, bro. I can't take it. I actually gave a pair of my LeBrons away for free, bro.
I mean, the selling point of anything is presentation. So if it don't look good, nobody's really
Caesar, he got them Kobe 350 boosts right now. He's wearing NightWing. He's wearing the Beethoven KB9.
Because I'm wearing the Kobe details right now, and I feel good.
Yeah, I know.
My self-esteem is at an all-time high.
They're like the Josie Boost meets the Flyknits. That's what it is.
And guess what? I still feel good after he said that. You can't hurt my pride. My Kobe details are amazing.
Man, see what you started that way?
What's up?
You started this war over here now. Kobe versus Kevin Durant.
It's cool. We have to walk downstairs at one point, Guru.
No, but
I'm good.
Most definitely.
Pick that up on another day.
What release you looking forward to this month?
What's that?
What release are you looking forward to this month?
This month, well, I was really looking forward to those Curry low tops, and so I got those.
Oh man, he's not impressed.
And then I can't even remember what else comes out this month.
You got the Air
I'm
Jordan.
looking forward to the. Which one?
It was the Air Jordan 1.5 Chicago.
Nah, those are whack.
Yep.
I heard they're gonna retro the Air Carnivore
again.
Nah,
he's
talking.
I hate the Carnival.
He's talking, man. He hates that shoe.
Okay, I was gonna say those things went straight to Alice last time.
Hey, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the Penny 6?
Oh man, if those didn't come in a pack, I would have bought those joints. But I think the copper ones look like trash.
Thank you.
Then the Orlandos are clean as fuck.
Don't they remind you of the Air Maxes?
They just look like a penny.
Yeah.
To me, like, you know what I mean? Like, it looks like that's some dope shit right there. They kind of look like the LeBron 12s. They use almost the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if that shoe would have came by itself, would have been clean as fuck. I think that Sharpie thing was dumb as hell.
I think so too.
I like the fact that he actually did that though. That was
no. He's saying if they came out in individual shoes and not a pack.
I think the Sharpie. I think you're talking about the Sharpie shoe. You didn't like.
Oh, but do you like the? You didn't like the look?
Well, I think that the story behind that is cool, but I think I could have just sharpened my phone pauses for free.
I don't think it would look like that. I don't think it would have looked like that.
It would have looked just like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, and then I could have wiped it off when I was done. Right. Like, I wouldn't go and pay $500 for.
I mean, that's what that came in the pack, but
some blue and black striped, phone pauses. I just think that's weird, but. But hey, Nike's got to get their money somehow, you know. That shit is super overpriced, is what I think it was.
Yeah,
not like the MCM pack.
Well, no, that's super overpriced too. That's what I'm saying. Like, these packages are just like getting out of hand. Like, how are you going to justify $250 per shoe when then?
Well, the people finally spoken, and the Sharpie pack is still sitting in certain stores. So the people are. The people actually spoke for this one.
There's only so much money people got to spend a month.
Yeah.
There's
only so many times you can trick somebody.
Split the pack. If you could split the pack at Foot Locker, then those foams would just sit there.
Man, I just say, man, like, come out with a real pack. Like, come out where it's two of the same shoes. Like, don't do one cool shoe, one ugly shoe.
But both shoes are dope, though. I thought those shoes were dope.
It's just fire.
I don't like the black on there. I feel like they should have just came out with the regular blue foam.
Or just make the shoe appropriate, because my thing is, you basically making people, the penny 6s are going to be like 160, right? The coppers, right? So you making somebody pay $250 then $160, right? So you making them pay like an extra $90 just because they came together.
Why not have had the penny 6 come out with in a star pack? Now, that would have been amazing. But you had the star pack come out, and the foam was great, and the other shoe, I hated it.
Well, I think stop dropping packs. Just drop the penny 6 by itself and the Sharpie by itself.
I think the pack thing is just a money grab, so I think they need to just go ahead and start dropping individuals.
Yeah.
I think that's how they came out before. Try to reintroduce a new model, which is smart, but then they priced that shit to where it's like, nah, I'm good.
I thought, if anything, that would kind of conclude. I think it would be dope, right? It's another idea they're probably going to steal, right? You heard it here first. I think, if you're going to drop you're going to drop a penny 6 to introduce people this year, right? And then, next year, going to next year, you still be dropping penny 6s. The Atlantic Blue penny 2s come out. So why don't you do like before you head into the next model and the next retro, like at the end, like the last release, you bring the penny 2 and the penny 6 together. That would be a smart pack, because we're done with retroing these models for this year, so the last release we're going to bring them together.
Right.
That would be like.
But according to Nike, foam posit is a guaranteed sell. You know what I mean?
Depends on which color.
It depends on what color.
Well, no, but according to Nike, though, the foam posit is one of those models that they think is going to sell.
Well, according to my mother, I'm the most beautiful, smartest person in the world, so it depends on who you ask.
I can't help it that I'm popular.
But man, appreciate you coming on the show, man. I know the time difference was killing you.
I always learn so much from you, Nightwing. You're my hero.
I appreciate it, guys.
No problem, man.
We got to do a sneaker review together, man, so we can really tell people about these shoes, because they thinking they still wear them. They still think these shoes are wear to the mall shoes. They're actually really good hoop shoes out here. I got to do a guest appearance on the review, bro. I know my stuff, so you ain't got to coach me. So.
No, I wouldn't coach you. We just go hoop it up.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do that.
Everybody keeps talking about this basketball stuff, bro.
All right, man. Thanks, Nightwing, man. We appreciate you, man.
These problems, bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all take care.
Yep.
All right.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Once again, check out Wear Testers. Check out their YouTube channel, and also check out the website, weartesters.com.
Come on, we can hoop, bro. You let me know. The winner got to wear, if I lose, I got to wear a pair of KDs, bro, and a KD shirt.
So that ain't it. You wear KDs anyway.
No, I don't wear KDs. I don't have a pair. Nope.
Oh, okay.
So I had to go get a pair. If you lose, you got to wear bronze do the Cavs hat or something, bro.
All right, we'll do it for charity.
All right, bet. This is release dates real quick, so we got to get out of here.
Shout out to Reggie Jackson, man.
Man, that's bullshit.
I'm glad, Reggie. I remember when you came and visited me at Post.
July 10th, KD6s. July 6th, KD6s will be burned at your nearest trash land. July 11th, Westbrook Zeros will be sold at Nordstrom's. Let me stop playing.
I'm looking at the list. I remember that.
I was just getting at poking at him. Friday, July 10th.
Oh, no. Page before that.
Hey.
What in the world? Is that the Washington D.C. music? Okay.
All right, we got
this show music. You picked this?
No, I ain't picked this. I wanted the Biggie and Puffy the victory instrumental.
Oh man,
we'll get that next week.
Yeah.
Today, Wednesday, July 8th.
Yeah.
Nike Free Trainer 3.0, Volume 4, Black University Red Vault. Nike Field General 2, the opening. Nike LeBron 12 GS Reptile. I haven't seen that one.
This music is
Then we got tomorrow. This is like NBA Jams. We picking players.
Jesus.
Right.
Tomorrow, Thursday, July 9th, Nike Kobe 10 Pain. Those are dope.
This sounds like the music Caitlyn Jenner gets turned up to.
I'm not going to participate now. Oh, we got Nike Lab Classic Cortex Big Tooth White. We got Nike Lab Classic Cortex Big Tooth Black. Not even parsing
This is so
Friday, July 10th. Reebok Pump Shack Gnosis OG Royal White, and we got the Nike Air Penny 6 Copper and the Puma NY New York Knit pack.
Yeah. Somewhere in America, some gay dudes listen to this show.
Hey, we gotta respect all cultures.
He just pulled out the glow sticks.
We gotta respect all cultures.
I respect them.
I love you all.
He pulled the glow sticks out. There's nothing wrong with that.
Saturday, July 11th. Let me get through this. Nike KD8 V8. It was inspired by his Camaro. The Nike Air Foamposite 1 Premium Gray Suede. Those are straight.
Oh, man.
Air Jordan Retro 7 GS Hot Lava. Air Jordan 11 Lab 4 Red. Like those. Overkill Special Edition Asics Gel Sight Desert Rose. Wings and Horns Special Edition Adidas Stan Smith release. Exclusively at Wing and Horn locations. The Jordan release will be on Saturday, July 18th. Ubique Special Edition Brooks Fusion Wine and Under Armour Curry 1 Low SC30 Select Camp. Friday, July 17th, Adidas Crazy Light Boost 2015, Andrew Riggins PE, and Nike Field General 2, the Spotlight. Saturday, July 18th, the Air Jordan 7 Retro Bordeaux. I'm going to get me and my son a pair of those. Puma Displays Bright Wool Pack, European release only.
This sounds like a Gwen Stefani music video.
Wednesday, July
This the mine.
20th.
What's my boys called? The Monsters.
The Gorillas.
The Gorillas.
Oh,
Gorillas,
okay.
Monsters.
The Gorillas.
The Caesars.
The
It's all the same.
When in Rome.
Wednesday, July 22nd, Nike Curry 1 Deep Pewter and Jordan Son of Mars Hot Lava, which Caesar will be online for.
You put the lasso out?
Saturday, July 25th. Air Jordan 1.5 Chicago, Nike Air Max 95 Neon,
Man,
and Reebok Question Low OG. I think about the 1.5s.
I'm not.
So I don't want to be high. You get the other one. You ain't gonna get them because you couldn't get the ones.
Yep.
So you can't get the 1.5.
It's a matter of
At least he
principle.
hooped in the 1.5.
It's a matter of principle. He hooped in the other ones too.
Wednesday, July 29th, Nike Kobe 10 Elite Low Chester.
Dang, we just went back to like the 30s with it.
Thursday, July 30th, we got the Nike LeBron
What's this, Duke
12 Low
Ellington?
Orange. And Friday, July 31st, we got the
Jesus.
Nike Field General 2 Raging Fire. And Saturday, August 1st, we got the Air Jordan Retro 11 IE Low White Cobalt. Nike Hyper Dunk 2015 White Black. And the KD8 Hunts Hill Sunrise. I like those.
Those are dope. You cannot hook your iPod up to the thing next time, Drew.
That's not my iPod. I don't got none of this classic music. That's Juan Neal.
Is it?
These aren't spirit fingers.
Yep.
These are spirit fingers.
Dude is in here doing spirit fingers. Still nowhere an official release dates for the Asics Gel Light 3 Vegetable Tan Leather, stupid name. The Adidas J-Wall 2 Scarlet Red. The Adidas Yeezy 350 Boost Colorways. The Adidas Yeezy 950 Boot. The Nike SB, there you go. Stefan Janowski Flamingo. The Nike AirTech Challenge 3 Black Denim. The Nike Air Force 1 VT Elite Jacquard Vote. The Nike Air Max 95 Ultra Jacquard Black Vote. The Nike Air Max 90 Milan City Pack. The Nike Air Hirachi Oregon Ducks. The Nike LeBron 12 EXT Prism. The Air Jordan Retro 11 Low IE Croc. Also, there are a number of shoes releasing overseas with no set release date for here in the States, such as the Puma Disc Blaze Bright Wool Pack, the Asics Gel Light 5 Tiffany, the Nike Air Max Plus Tune 1 Persian Violet, the Nike Air Max 95 Grape, the Nike Roshi Run Premium Photo Blue, the Nike Air Hirachi NM Royal, the Nike Roshi Run NM Quick Strike Polka Dot Pack, the Nike Air Zoom Elite 8 Green White and Black and White, 2 different shoes, the Fragment Design Special Edition Nike Air Trainer 1 Roland Garros Pack. Oh yeah, that Roland Garros pack was sold overseas. So yeah,
I see. I heard this is a song you tick to. You be what's that jit? You jit to in your KD7 ponies.
There you go.
I know. C used to be on New Dance Show.
I won many a contest. And the Air Jordan 1 Rare Air Black Red. I'm not so.
C's got down to the percolator.
There you go. Stay tuned to sneakerbardetroit.com for more sneaker news and release dates. I'm not feeling those Rare Airs. I'm just not. I need my other music.
Oh,
slow down.
yeah.
Slow down for a minute. There you go. Y'all know what time it is.
Talking to you, girl.
There you go. Set it up. Set it up. You're my wingman.
If you out there and you got an Instagram and you a lady, send it on down.
There you go.
About to call them ladies out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Caesar.
This is the ladies. This is the Sneaker Box Lady Sneakerheads of the Week. Start off with the lady of the house, MJ, a.k.a. Lulu Shug. Little _ laces. Jen Twice 143. GC Christensen. Karen Ashley. Sky Baby 89. Kashi Bang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Vicious O Delicious. D Borduo. Louis Lay 25. And last but not least, Laced Empress.
That is a nice name.
Yes, sir. This is the Sneaker Box Lady Sneakerheads of the Week. As my man Juan Neal said, if y'all got an Instagram, send us pictures or tweet us pictures. We'll send them to Facebook, however you want to send them. Or if you know anybody, tag them, and we'll get to them on the show next week. Shout outs. Once again, I want to shout out my main man, Mike Rich. Follow him on Instagram at Rich_Mike23. Also check out his YouTube channel, Rich's Kicks. My main man, Sharon Washington. Check out his iTunes magazine, Sneaks and Kicks. The OG, Sean Paper Chaser Williams from OSD Live and from the Feed Up on Network A's YouTube channel. My main man, Juan Neal. Check out his clothing label, Loose Cannon Lifestyle. Go to shoplcls.com to check out the selection of t-shirts and apparel. So the actual website is shoplcls.com.
Yep.
Check out Fresh Goods since 1985, and also check out the Detroit clothing line. Go to DJBJ3525.com and check out the collection of apparel. Chris Henderson of Sneaker Watch and Vlad TV. Check out his radio show, Mo Sports Talk, online on the TuneIn radio app. Also check out Bullet RC and Tony D2 Wild's clothing brand, Sample Industries. Check out their selection of hats and apparel at sampleind.com. Go to sneakerbardetroit.com for all your sneaker news and for the most up-to-date sneaker release dates.
Bro, the innovator. People get their information.
Man, dude, Sneaker Bar Detroit is at the forefront of sneaker bloggetry, if that's even a word.
I think it is.
I think if it is not, it just happened on the show. You were witness to history in the making.
On the shirt.
There you go. So check out Sneaker Bar Detroit. Everybody sources from them, from us. So, get it there first. Also, check out our sponsor, Grace Brand, by going to the website, grace.com, to find the best high-end casual and dress shoes without the high-end price tag. Real quick, I want to play this video, this YouTube video. This dude just basically ends his own life trying to dunk over a car. What was it, Dunk Fail? What's the name of that video?
Yeah, I think it's
Dunk Fail. Yeah.
This is how we want to send y'all out.
Dunk fell over a car.
This is Guru.
Yeah, we're going to send you out with this
when
video.
He doesn't loosen up his left shoe.
No, this is what happened when you wear Kobe 9s. Can't jump over the Aston Martin no more, can you?
Touche.
Oh, man.
What was he wearing?
Oh, Jesus. He's going to be wearing a cast after that, though.
He must have been wearing those 2 and 4s.
He didn't even make it to the car before that dunk was failed.
No, he started walking. He was going to start. He started moonwalking on the ground.
He was going to go off a vertical.
With matches.
He was going to dunk off a vertical. Man.
One, the car is too far away. You know how much hang time you have to do?
Damn.
Man.
Blake Griffin wouldn't have had that.
He needs a net cast.
He gonna try to grab the net. Like,
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, man. Stop it. This dude tried to dunk over 3 people and barely got over the third person. Oh, there's a whole video of dunk fails?
We're going to have to watch this.
Oh, man.
Later on.
Oh, Jesus. Drink Sprite. It's funny that Sprite is a sponsor of this dunk contest. Oh, man. Chris Brown, BET. What?
Yeah, that's
what?
Chris Brown can ball, bro.
But I don't know if he's worthy enough of highlights.
This is they was doing BET that had celebrity.
Yeah. Okay. All right, check out the dunk fails, man. It's hilarious. We gotta get to other ones next show. Oh my God, that was crazy. Oh, these are like the 10 worst dunk fails. Oh wow, that's a dunk. That was actually pretty clean. He did a windmill over 8 people. Wow.
One of them was a baby though. That don't count.
Oh, that's really only 4. They were next to each other. Yeah.
You know how you gotta get up the stick and run?
I mean, we've seen it before. I'm just not impressed anymore.
Where we going to eat, man? I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I have got the 57-cent pancakes.
Really? Today? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, that's where we go.
We are.
That's the name of the show. IHOP pancakes. 57 pancakes. 57% pancakes.
Are we still recording?
Yeah,
yes, I think we are.
Oh, okay. This is This is the Sneaker Boss Podcast.
We got lost in the sauce.
Yes, or you can get you a pair of them $180 flapjacks called Kobe 10s.
There you go. Damn, he's still taking shots. This is the Sneaker Boss Podcast with SneakerBarDetroit.com, sponsored by Grace Brand. This is episode 44.
44.
Fofo. All right, man. We'll see you guys next week. We out.
Peace.
Guru. Bye.
You're not going to buy anything. Get out.